like to see his face-off win percentage of 54.8. He's taken 208 draws. He's won 114 of them. I think the Blackhawks felt that he was ready to turn pro at the end of last season, but he ended up going back to college for another year. So he's turning in a really solid year, and I think the organization hopes to sign him when his collegiate career comes to an end this year.
Yeah, so I do remember that in the offseason. They kind of wanted him to come here, but he decided to stay, I guess.
Yeah, and they respected his decision, but so he's finishing up his junior year. I think where it would be a little concerning is if he ended up going into a senior year, because then after a senior year, and he doesn't sign with Chicago, he's free to sign with any team. So, but I don't think that the Blackhawks should be concerned about that. Brian Green is having a really good year at Boston University.
Good to hear. And we talked about on Blackhawks Live, a lot of good prospects. So that's on WGNradio.com. Moving over to this game, again, new lines. Yeah, we were talking about that on the post-game show. So now Kurashev and Bedard are back together.
Yeah, by the way, really good crowd today at the United Center. I always forget that the holiday home games are always the most well-attended. And even in warm-ups, like that was probably the most packed warm-ups we've seen maybe since the home opener.
Yeah, I think so.
And maybe even beyond the home opener, too. So really probably going to be a good crowd energy tonight. So you hope that the Blackhawks give the fans something to cheer about. New lines, they switched them up last game. It was against Philadelphia, where it was Connor Bedard starting on the wing with Dickinson and Joey Anderson. And then in the second period, they changed it to Taylor Hall, Bedard, and Teuvo Teravainen. So the Hall and Bedard combo is staying the same for this game. The only other difference, like you mentioned, is Philip Kurashev drawing back in the lineup after being a healthy scratch for 2 games. The one thing about Kurashev, and this is something I've said repeatedly this season, every position that he's played this year has been either left wing or center. He really hasn't played the right wing. So I'm wondering if this could potentially unlock him and make him feel like more in a comfort zone than he felt last year, because last year when he was on the line with Connor Bedard, he was on the right wing. He was on the top power play unit. This year he opened training camp at the center position, wasn't on Connor Bedard's line, wasn't on the first power play unit. So he kind of had to find like a new sort of role. And so it's good to see him drop back into the lineup today and slot it into his normal position of right wing. So we'll see if that maybe unlocks some of his potential and frees him up a little bit.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's scratched the last 2 games. I think that's 3 games now he's been scratched this year. So hopefully he can come out and get something going for the Hawks. Scoring down, is it a matter of they're not shooting enough? I know it's been the theme these last 3 years that they're not shooting enough, but they've been stuck at 1 or 2 goals basically this whole month.
Yeah, and the shot totals are down, but also the quality of shots are also down. And I think that's where the Blackhawks, and also you throw in there that in each of the last 5 games, the Blackhawks have had only 1 power play. Right. So when you're only having 1 power play, man, it's going to be really difficult to score 3+ goals to win a hockey game. And so if the Hawks want to win today against Dallas, it's going to be one of my keys to the game. They have to take advantage of their power plays and draw a little bit more because Dallas is a really good 5-on-5 team. But, yeah, I think if you're the Blackhawks, pepper shots to the net, try to get those greasy rebounds, try to get those greasy area goals as well, because that's something that they've lacked in the past. And it's a hard game to play, playing between the dots and being a Tyler Bertuzzi type. That's why you get guys like that to go score the greasy goals. So if you're the Blackhawks, try to score in that way and less of it trying to look pretty. Right.
Yeah, maybe they just need kind of an ugly one to go in.
Yeah, one off the shin pad.
Yeah,
headbutting.
Well, they've had a few of those.
Yeah. So
this year, go against them.
Yeah, exactly.
Their defensemen, have had a few go off their foot.
Right.
So,
yeah,
hopefully they can get something like that. They got a tough schedule coming up. Do you think that helps them based on the way they play?
I was going to say that might not be the worst thing for this team, because it seems like they play up to their opponent, and I'm sure a little bit of the opponent playing down to the Blackhawks is baked in there, and maybe it's a combination of both. But I mean, we played the Connor Murphy soundbite, and he was saying, I think, and he kind of affirmed what my theory was about how I think when teams like Florida and Dallas come to town, your attention to detail has to be so much higher than if it's an Anaheim or a San Jose, respectfully, because you know that if you're not on your A game, a team like Dallas can run you out of the building tonight if you're not playing near your best. And so I think if you're Chicago, maybe this isn't the worst thing, is to get a stretch of some good teams coming in here to get your attention. And it's going to be really difficult for the Hawks to string together some wins because they haven't won more than 2 games in a row since the 22-23 season. I mean, it's been almost 2 years that the Blackhawks have done that. And so it's going to be difficult to do in this stretch where you got Dallas, you got Minnesota, you got Winnipeg, New Jersey, the Rangers, all these, Washington, all these good teams coming up on the schedule. But maybe it's not the worst thing to have a team like Dallas come to town and get the Blackhawks' attention because they're going to need to be on their A game tonight.
Right. The Hawks have played Dallas twice this year. They played them pretty close. What do you think it's a Central Division foe, so they're familiar with them. What do you think they need to do to try to come away with a win in this one?
Yeah, so the first 2 games in Dallas, the game came down. Both games came down to the final minute and a half to 2 minutes. So the Hawks had an extra attacker in each of those games. In the first game, I remember the Hawks had an extra attacker situation, and Seth Jones was on the point, and they nearly tied the game up because his point shot was going directly into the net, and Nick Foligno was standing right in front and redirected it, and it went wide, not into the net. And if he didn't touch it, it would have gone into the net. Unfortunate play, but maybe the outcome is different, and maybe it propels the Blackhawks in a different spot because at that point in the season, the Hawks were coming off a win against Edmonton. They played Winnipeg close. You know, it was still early in the season.
That road trip. Yeah.
And they beat the San Jose Sharks here at the home opener, and so they had some positive momentum. The second game didn't go as great, but I will say this, Jack. The last time the Hawks played Dallas, Connor Bedard scored a goal, and that was the last time he scored a goal was 13 games ago against this Dallas Stars team. So maybe and also Jake Onger is not in net for Dallas. It's going to be their backup Casey DeSmith. Jake Onger is one of the best goaltenders in the entire world. And so, again,
it's a nice break.
Just the little wins that you'll take as the Blackhawks. But for Connor Bedard, I'm sure he wants to get off the score sheet soon because he's been carrying that goal drought for a while now.
Right, carrying that with him. Is there like anything you can do to draw more penalties? Is it just keeping the puck more, putting pressure on them?
Yeah, I think it's trying to be the aggressor. I've been fine with the officiating over the last 5 games.
Right.
And typically, early in the season, the officiating was pretty questionable.
Oh,
and I don't really like to go there.
Call,
I don't like to kind of dog on the officiating because it's a tough job. But the last 5 games have been fine. It's the Blackhawks that are not drawing penalties, and so you want to see them have more of a mentality in this game and moving forward to be the aggressor and try to draw more penalties.
Right. Okay. So we'll see if they can do that. Thanks, Charlie. Have a great call with John.
Thanks, Jack.
So that's been the FanDuel Sportsbook Chicago Blackhawks pregame show. Blackhawks and Stars are coming up next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or United.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks. Hockey season is in full swing, and with FanDuel, you can turn a little hunch into a true power play. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Bet on the NHL with same-game parlays, live bets, alternate puck lines, and so much more. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks. 21 or older, present in Illinois. First online, real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
It's Steve Bertrand here for Window Nation. You know, Window Nation is bringing back its incredible Black Friday offer. Get 50% off all window styles, plus pay no interest for 5 full years. And through the end of the month, receive an additional 10% discount. Hurry, the sale ends December 1st, so you better act now. Visit windownation.com to get 50% off all window styles, plus 0% for 5 full years, and an additional 10% off as part of their Black Friday special. Schedule your fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90Nation or go to windownation.com.
We have a second floor bathroom, our hall bathroom. We went from a tub to a walk-in shower and some other work in that bathroom. So basically, it was remodeled the bathroom.
We are talking today with mega customer Gerald Schalk of Fox River Grove.
We've had them for 2 other projects. When we redid the decking on our deck, we had them come out and put out Trex decking out there for us. We had a problem with roof vents. They did the work on the roof vents for us. We had been pleased with the work they had done for us before, especially the deck, because that was a larger project. The carefulness that we witnessed and how they finished things out and how clean and orderly they were as workmen, that very much impressed us. And coming into this project, that was our experience again. And it really looks good.
One mega call does it all.
847-658-8989. 847-658-8989.
Megapros.com.
One mega call does it all.
Before and after every Bears game, tune into Happen OB right here on 720 WGN.
It's go time.
Sponsored by your local Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, official truck partner of the Chicago Bears.
Blackhawks hockey. Hockey. It's emotional. It's taxing. It takes every ounce of mental and physical strength you have.
Works it around to the near side. Tipped in at the point by Jones. Put it out down the corner. Donato fired to score! Tyler Bertuzzi and the Blackhawks have tied the score with 30 seconds left.
And then it asks for more.
Here's Donato taking the puck at center ice. Over the king line for the win. Down the left wing side to the slot. Dinks, and shoots. He scores! Hawks win! Hawks win! Ryan Donato, the man of the hour!
Chicago Blackhawks hockey starts now. Welcome the Chicago Blackhawks radio broadcast team, Charlie Remeliotis and John Whiteman.
The Chicago Blackhawks play one last game before the Thanksgiving holiday, and the Dallas Stars provide the opposition. The Lone Star State Gang was the top road team in the West in the NHL last year, but this year, they're very average. And that means that tonight is an opportune night for the Hawks to take 2 points here on home ice. Hello again, everyone, and happy pre-Thanksgiving. John Whiteman, along with Charlie Remeliotis and Jack Heinrich. We are here at the United Center. Want to welcome you into our broadcast. Tonight, the Blackhawks take on the Dallas Stars in some pre-Thanksgiving holiday hockey. Charlie, you looking forward to Thanksgiving? I know I am.
Absolutely. I know my stomach is.
We're going to talk about the turkey and the trimmings as this one goes along, but let's talk some hockey here tonight. The Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars, third meeting of 4 this season between these two teams, and the games in Dallas were close. The Stars did get out to leads in those games, but the Blackhawks fought back and made those games close. And it felt like those were games where they could have extracted at least 1 point from each one. They came away with no points, but the bottom line was they played a very good hockey team very closely. So here tonight, maybe with the benefit of home ice and a few advantages contained therein, maybe we're looking at a win. Let's hope so.
Yeah, in each of those games in Dallas, it came down to an extra tacker situation, and Dallas scored an empty netter in both of those. So if the Blackhawks can find a way to get this close into the third period, let's see if maybe they can exercise some demons, because the last few games they've been hanging on to leads, or they've been leading through 2 periods. But in 2 of the 3 of the last few games, they've had a tough time holding them. So hopefully the Hawks can find a way to protect the leads and finish the deal.
All right, I like that. Who's going to deliver? Sponsored by Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning. Electric heat pumps for a better environment inside and out. Visit getacomfyhome.com. Like I did when we were down in Dallas, I'm going with Craig Smith. Okay. He's a former Dallas Star, and he told me he likes to play in revenge games. So I thought, okay, yeah, all right, I like that, Smitty, so I'm going with you. All right, Charlie, keys for the game are sponsored by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Charlie, lay those keys on us.
Thanks, John. I got 3 of them. First one, have a fourth line mentality. That fourth line of Craig Smith, who you mentioned, Pat Maroon and Lucas Reichel were easily the best line in Philadelphia for the Blackhawks. They scored both of Chicago's goals in that game. I expect the entire team to kind of take that sort of mentality. Number 2, capitalize on the power plays when you get them tonight. The Dallas Stars have the 3rd best 5-on-5 goal differential in the NHL, and the Hawks have had only 1 power play in each of the last 5 games. So capitalize on those opportunities. And then 3, finish strong. If you take a lead into the second period or into the third period, make sure you're not sitting on the lead, but actually trying to get the next goal done.
All right, I like that. In other words, play a 60-minute game and then some if necessary. Great job with the keys, Charlie. All right, now, time for the very low-hanging fruit. I mean, almost on the ground. Who are you banking on tonight, Charlie? Sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank, celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking. Let me take a wild guess. No, you go ahead. Take it.
Well, in Philadelphia, John, I picked Connor Bedard. I went for the low-hanging fruit because he was on a goal slump, and he came really close. He hit the post on that early power play, so I thought he was going to break through. But tonight I'm going with his line mate, his longtime line mate from last year, Philip Kurashev, who was a healthy scratch the last 2 games. He's finally playing on the right wing, which is his most comfortable position. So I say Philip Kurashev is the guy I'm thinking.
All right, that shows you what I know. I thought you were going to go with Bedard all the way. No goals in 12 games, and the last time he scored, I heard you and Jack talking about it in the pregame. In fact, that his last goal was in Dallas against the Stars.
Yep.
We'll have to see. Anyway, hope everybody within the sound of my voice is having a great Thanksgiving holiday, and I would ask those of you that are fortunate enough to host a Thanksgiving dinner with your family and friends to please think of the less fortunate. Maybe find somebody on your block or on your street that didn't get a Thanksgiving meal and take them some leftovers or maybe some extra food, because, folks, that's what we're here for, is to help one another, and Thanksgiving is the perfect holiday for that. Well, the teams have lined up on their respective blue lines. We'll have hockey here momentarily, a Central Division battle, the Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars. But first, tonight's presentation of our national anthem is proudly sponsored by Fidelity Plumbing, LLC, a proud partner of Plumbers 911. And for the anthem, as we always do, we send it down to ice level. Jim Cornelison standing on the red carpet that extends out from the penalty boxes, along with some very special guests from our military. Hawks fans worldwide, please enjoy our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you sing, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight that gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets record of bursting through the sky, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us and the spangled banner. For the land of free and the hope
yes, the unquestioned best in the business, Mr. Jim Cornelison. Tonight's starting lineup is sponsored by the Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council. Strong alone, unstoppable together. For the Dallas Stars, Casey DeSmith in goal in his career against the Blackhawks. He's 1-2-0. All of those games came while he was a member of the Pittsburgh Penguins. At defense for the Stars, Miro Heiskanen, along with Esa Lindell, and up front from left to right. Jason Robertson starts at left wing. Centering the Stars' opening line, Wyatt Johnston. Starting at the right wing, Yevgeny Dadonov. For the Blackhawks, it's Peter Mrazek in goal. He's 4-8-2 with 2 shutouts against the Stars in his career. At defense are Alec Martinez and Wyatt Kaiser. Up front from left to right, Taylor Hall starts at left wing, centering the Hawks opening line, Connor Bedard, and starting at the right wing is Philip Kurashev. Referees this evening are Riley Brace and Gislan Abear, handling the lines with Brian Pansich and Brendan Garland. Hawks and Stars, third time in 4 meetings set to begin. They'll finish up business for the season series later this month. Later in the month of December, before the new year. Down to center ice we go. Johnston facing off with Bedard, the drop of the puck. And this one's underway as the Stars control. Lindell flings the puck off the left sideboards and down behind the Hawk net. Razik stopping it for Kaiser. He sent it behind the net over to Martinez, and a pass up the right wing to Kurashev at center ice to Taylor Hall, breaking into the Stars zone. He shoots, he scores! 17 seconds into the contest. Taylor Hall beats the Smith low and under the glove. The Hawks are off to the start they've been looking for. 1-0 Hawks in the building comes to life.
How about that? I think that's might be the 4th straight game the Blackhawks have scored the first goal. Taylor Hall, I think, has a majority of them at home. That's a bad goal to give up by Casey DeSmith, and the Blackhawks are up 1-0, 17 seconds into this hockey game. They lose the opening draw of the game. The puck goes down Chicago's end, and they score on the rush the other way. Philip Kurashev is going to get an assist back on the top line. Hawks up 1-0. And John, with that goal, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
It's funny. Great minds think alike. Hey, Charlie, I was just going to ask you for the time. And,
I almost forgot about it.
Yeah.
Almost.
There's Foligno now to center ice on the left wing side. Off the give from Ilya Mikheyev. He dumps the puck off the left side boards deep into the Star zone. Dickinson took it away to Foligno in front. He fires. He just missed the net. Loose puck taken away by Thomas Harley. He'll move up the left wing side and send it ahead. Matt Duchesne at center ice, who coughed up the puck in front of the Hawks bench. Connor Murphy there. Hands it ahead to Dickinson. He'll flip it across now on the left wing side of center ice. And Alex Vlasic is there for the Hawks. Sends a tumbler down the boards into the Star zone. Corralled along the right side boards by Kurashev, who centers it. Picked off by the Stars. Logan Stankovic got it ahead. Jamie Benn into the Hawks zone down the left wing. Here's Ben back in the net. Pushed into the corner boards by Louis Crevier, but flings the puck to the right point, and a shot came in from there from that Dumba. Kicked away in front of the net by TJ Brody. Here's a shot from the high slot, and that's off the stick of Maverick Cork. That goes wide off a deflection. Brody grabs the loose puck, got it ahead Taylor Hall. He'll spin it into the Star zone for Philip Kurashev. He was angled off the puck, however, by Dumba, and the Stars get it back and clear their end. Logan Stankovic to center ice. Flips the puck into the left wing corner in the Hawk zone. This will bounce out to Wyatt Kaiser back in the net. Kaiser with a lead pass ahead for Tyler Bertuzzi at the Hawk blue line. Was off his skate. Kaiser got it back over to Martinez. Quick pass, Teravainen. Teuvo Teravainen into the Star zone right point. Flips it down to the right wing corner. Ryan Donato there. Tried to put it in front for Bertuzzi, but the puck bounces off his stick. And the Stars get it back. Former Hawk Colin Blackwell flips it into the Hawk zone from the right corner. The puck is centered and spun it on goal, and that's turned out of there by Peter Mrazek. Close in chance for the Stars. Here's Blackwell hammering a shot from the right point, blocked in front of the net. Tyler Bertuzzi breaking back the other way to center ice. Across the Stars line on the left wing, he'll let the puck go down to the corner, and then falls over Essa Lindell. Penalty coming up here that's going to be to the Hawks. Sam Steele's got the puck in the Stars zone as Casey DeSmith bolts for the Stars bench. Steele carries behind his net and drops it off. Heiskanen to Lindell, left wing side. Then put it across the rink. Jason Robertson cuts to the Hawk line, sends it down to the left wing corner. And it's dropped off by Yevgeny Dadonov. Dadonov now along the right side boards. Camiro Heiskanen in the high slot. Sends it to the left point. Matt Duchesne back to Heiskanen at the line. To Dadonov, top of the right wing circle. Send it down to the right wing corner. Robertson got it there to Essa Lindell. Back to Robertson. To the slot now, Duchesne. Fed it over left circle. Then a pass into the high slot, and Heiskanen hammers a shot. And this is blocked on the way in by one of the Hawks, and the whistle will stop play. So Dallas will get a power play. Here's why. Tripping is the call, and Teuvo Teravainen is the guilty party.
For every Blackhawks goal this season, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. Hawks get an early one, 17 seconds into the game. And this one, unfortunately, Teuvo Teravainen gets tripped up. It looked like they just kind of collided skates, and that's the reason for the tripping call. And Dallas is going on the power play.
Dallas 1 for 6 in the season series against the Blackhawks. Face-off circle to the right of Mrazek. Draw one by the Stars. Now a long shot from the line off the stick of Heiskanen, blocked. The other way, Foligno breaking into the Dallas zone down the right wing. He was taken down by Heiskanen, and no penalty called. Referee will claim that Foligno fell. Here into the Hawk zone, Matt Duchene threw it back to the line. Foligno doubling back, took the puck away. Skates it ahead through center. And over the Stars line on the left wing, tried to fire it down the boards. Heiskanen blocked that. Stars get the puck back. Matt Duchene just inside the Dallas blue line. Pick up the puck and go for a little skate. Hands it off to Wyatt Johnston, who has never missed a game since joining the Dallas Stars. Johnston into the Hawk zone, coughed up the puck. Kurashev between the circles has it, and he'll fling it down ice and right in on Casey DeSmith.
Matt Duchene had a wide open net seconds into this power play, but the puck jumped off his stick, and he looked at the heavens. The puck got cleared the other way. Good kill so far for the Blackhawks through a minute.
Now the puck picked off at center ice over the logo by Ilya Mikheyev of the Hawks, and he spins it down behind the Dallas net. Kurashev with some hustle got to the puck in the far corner, then was checked. The Stars get it back. Dadonov carrying out 52 seconds on the Stars power play to Logan Stankovic at center ice and over the Hawk line. Gave it on the right wing side, and Tyler Seguin tried to set the puck, picked off by the Hawks. Kaiser got it ahead to former Star Jason Dickinson at center ice with some room in front of the benches. He'll fling it down to the left wing corner in the Dallas end. 34 seconds on the Stars power play. Mason Marchment at the Dallas blue line, dropping the puck back in behind his net. Yevgeny Dadonov there, passing on the right wing to Stankoven. Here's Stankoven gaining center ice, flipping it ahead now. Dadonov over the Hawk line left point. The Stankoven left corner, tried to center the puck. This deflects through to Vlasic. And Alex Vlasic, Hawk defenseman, will fire it off the boards and down. 9 seconds left on the Star power play. They have time for one rush. Steele will lead it. Sam Steele to center ice. At the Hawk line, drops it off. Anders Bach will flip it down in behind the Hawk net. TJ Brody in there to poke it out of there. Hawks have come to full strength. Teravainen's out of the box. And now the Hawks attack. Here's a pass from Ryan Donato. Head up the right wing intended for Connor Bedard. Couldn't get to the puck. It ends up behind the net. Matthew Dumba, Stars defenseman, drove it around, not out. Brody, top of the left circle, will fire to Smith down with a butterfly save. TJ Brody in the left wing corner. Pokes the puck down to the inboards. Dumba of the Stars will clear it ahead to Bach, and he'll clear to center ice. And now big Louis Crevier will dump the puck off the right side boards and down behind the Dallas net. The Smith drove it in the near corner. In front here, Taylor Hall, the shot, he scores! His second of the night! Ryan Donato intercepted the puck near the left wing corner and threw it into the goal mouth. There was Taylor Hall to stop it and drive it past the Smith. And 5:43 into the first period. It's 2-0 Hawks. What a great start.
What a start by the Blackhawks. An excellent kill, denying every single entry Dallas had seemingly. The next shift, Taylor Hall's line jumps out there. He scores his second goal of the game, and he's already on Hattie watch. And we haven't even reached the first TV timeout yet. That's 2 goals on 4 shots for the Blackhawks, and it's time to break out the Bandito again. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
I guess I don't have to ask you for the time there, Charlie.
I'm almost ready for it now.
All right. 2-0 Hawks now. 14 minutes left in period number 1. Play at center ice. Marchment coughed up the puck to the Hawk line. Dickinson got it in the Mikheyev over the Stars line down the left wing. He fires, and the Smith went down in the butterfly position to make the save. Stars break back up ice. Matt Duchene at center ice. Flings the puck across the rink. This will bounce in behind the net. Peter Mrazek stuck it in the near corner to Mikheyev, then passing up the left wing side. Dickinson, who shot it across the rink over in front of the benches. Harley of the Stars plays it to the Hawk blue line. Dickinson there. They'll move it ahead in front of the penalty boxes. Big Pat Maroon had a goal and an assist in Philadelphia. Sends the puck into the Stars zone. Harley took it back. Quick pass up ice to Jamie Benn. Coughed it up inside the Hawk zone. Craig Smith breaking back the other way into the Star zone. Looked like he was interfered with, but no penalty called. Here's Miro Heiskanen in the near corner. Dallas end. He'll retreat behind his net. Heiskanen banks the pass up the left wing side. This deflects to Ben over the center ice circle. Then Ben will pick it up and go back to his blue line. Pass it ahead. Maverick Bork over the Hawk line. Hammers a shot from the right point. And then Wyatt Kaiser got a stick in there, knocking it away. Hawks attack again. Craig Smith to center ice. Stepping over the Stars line to the left point. Backhands the puck down to the corner. Brendan Smith there for the Stars. Will clear it down along the near boards in the Hawk end. And Louis Crevier will carry behind the Hawk net. Drop it off to Wyatt Kaiser. And the Hawks will start up from there. Kaiser stepping out with the puck, put it over to Crevier, right wing side, inside the Hawk line. He sent a pass up the right wing that misses Craig Smith and goes down, and icing is called here against the Hawks.
John, I didn't like the first 7 minutes for the Blackhawks in Philadelphia. It felt like the Flyers came out and they had their legs early. Man, it is quite the opposite in this game. Hawks are up 2-0, of course, and out shooting the Stars 6-1. But, man, it feels like they have their legs, and we're showing, Hawks haven't played since Saturday, and so they got some fresh legs, and it is showing right now.
A draw one by the Stars. Robertson moving to the slot. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Now Robertson nearly fell down near the top of the right circle, but maintains the puck and put it down to the right wing corner. Dadenoff there to Haskin at right point. Hammers a shot. Redirected in on goal. Turned away. Rebound swatted at by Robertson, but never got into the net because Mrazek had the pad there. Craig Smith in the far corner, Hawk zone. They'll spin it behind the net to the near side. And taken away by Wyatt Johnston of the Stars. Lost the puck to the corner to Kaiser. He'll flip it around to the line. Heiskanen couldn't keep it in the Hawk zone. Cleared ahead by Reichel to Smith on the left wing of center ice. He'll chip it along the boards in the Stars end. Miro Heiskanen swept it down to the Hawk blue line. Murphy there. Head to Bedard. Then a pass ahead for Craig Smith. Misses. And icing is called against the Hawks again. So face-off will come down in the Hawk zone, circle to the right of Mrazek.
All reviews in today's game are sponsored by Northwest Medicine, with more nationally ranked specialties than any other hospital in Illinois by U.S. News and World Report. The teams at Northwestern Medicine offer second opinions for the toughest conditions.
Time for the Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric face-off. For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons. I know Troy would be exceedingly proud of me for saying that without a hitch. Draw to the right of Mrazek. Stars get it. Here's a shot from Ilya Lyubushkin from the right point. Blockered away by Mrazek. Puck is played off the far boards by Bedard and down, and icing's going to be called again to the Hawks. They'll bring it back where we started from. Circle of Peter Mrazek's right. Connor Bedard, Sam Steele on this draw. Steele pretty good man on draws. Bedard doing his level best. Hasn't been easy for him at winning faceoffs in the NHL. Steele wins this one back to the point. Harley there. Takes the puck to the left wing corner and centers. Stopped by Taylor Hall, who shoves it out toward the line, but it's kept in, though, by former Hawk Colin Blackwell. He got away a shot. It was blocked to center ice. Blackwell back to get it. Dumps the puck off the right side boards near corner Hawk zone. Blackwell then took it back off of Kaiser's stick and shot the puck over to the far corner. Murphy wedges it out and from his knees lifts it out to the line. And then Harley had trouble with the puck. Finally, Murphy chips it off the boards down to the Stars blue line. Ilya Lyubushkin there, shot it to the Hawk line. Wyatt Kaiser sends the puck to the Stars line. Harley sweeps it back to Steele over the Hawk line to Sagan in the slot. Got away a shot, was turned away by Mrazek. Mason Marchment, second leading scorer for the Stars along the right boards, Hawk in. To Sagan in the corner. Flings it over left wing side, Duchesne. Into the left point, Lindell to Duchesne in the left wing corner. He tried to center the puck. This deflects down to the Dallas blue line. Instead, the Hawks will get a line change. Duchesne back into the Hawk zone, stopping at the right point. Backhands it down behind the net into the far corner. Vlasic tried to poke it out. It's kept in by the Stars. Marchment put it away to the right side boards. Duchesne down to Sagan back in the net. Tried to center the puck. Deflects instead now to Kaiser. He'll pass up the left wing. Teravainen at center ice. Tried to lead Ryan Donato into the Star zone. It's picked off by Marchment. To Sagan over the Hawk line. Drops it off to Duchesne, who in turn tried to drop it off to Sagan. This is picked off by the Hawks' Tyler Bertuzzi. He'll skate the puck down over the center ice circle and backhand it off the right corner boards in the Stars end. Donato finished his check there on Brendan Smith. Smith moves the puck over to Matt Dumba, who shot it up the right side for Lankoven into the Hawk zone. And it's now taken back at center ice. Maverick Bork will dump the puck into the near corner in the Hawk end. Rhodey put it behind the net over to Crevier. Passing up the right side for Foligno, then back to Crevier, back to Foligno for the benches. He backhands it into the Star zone. Brendan Smith caught it in the glove, clears to center ice. TJ Brody's got it back for the Hawks. Steps into the Star zone left point, put the puck down to the corner. Brendan Smith moves it up the right side to Stankoven. Head now to Smith, back to Stankoven. Now to Maverick Bork over the Hawk line to the right wing. Stankoven back in the net. Checked off the puck by Ilya Mikheyev. And Foligno will clear the puck off the right boards down to the Dallas blue line. It's knocked out of the air with a Hawk stick, hence the whistle stopping play. 9:11 left in period number one here in Chicago. It's the Blackhawks 2 and the Stars no score. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, with our biggest sale ever. Furnaces from $39 a month. Furnace and air conditioning combos from $59 a month. Plus 72 months interest-free financing and up to a $4,000 system rebate. Four Seasons guaranteed to beat any competitor's price by up to $1,000 guaranteed. So call today for your free in-home estimate and same-day installation.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
This New Year's Eve, the fireworks start early when the Discover NHL Winter Classic comes to legendary Wrigley Field. New tickets just released in time for the holidays to hockey's ultimate outdoor experience. It's bitter rivals at the friendly confines as Bedard and the Blackhawks face off against Cairo and the St. Louis Blues. The NHL's New Year's tradition hits the Windy City. The Discover NHL Winter Classic at Wrigley Field. New tickets just released. Buy yours today at nhl.com/Winter Classic.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Jason Dickinson. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Meliodas with John Weideman. All of today's Blackhawks insurance goals are sponsored by GetCoveredIllinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here. Really good first period by the Blackhawks. We just had our first TV timeout with 9:11 left in the opening frame. But momentum is certainly in Chicago's favor, up 2-0 so far.
Well, they came out with plenty of energy to start the game, and they executed properly, and they made it happen. So it's a good start. This is one that they need to replicate, really, for every game from here to the end of the year. Inside the Hawk zone, Crevier to a bouncing puck, clears it up the boards and down ice. And icing's going to be called here to the Hawks. This will bring the faceoff back into the Blackhawk zone. This will be in the circle of Peter Mrazek's left.
Dallas is 8 for 8 in the faceoff circle so far. Hawks haven't won a draw yet.
Yeah, I got to get to work on that. It'll be Lucas Reichel facing off with Yevgeny Dadonov. The drop of the puck, Reichel wins this one. So Hawks get possession. Crevier behind the net. Passes up the right side. Smith at center ice. Cross now to Reichel. The Stars line on the left wing. He'll swat it down the boards deep into the Stars in far corner. Harley clears it in behind the net. Reichel tried to go across the rink with a pass, picked off by the Stars, but then Martinez took it back, and from the left point fires. That goes wide. Crevier blasts a shot from the right point. That's turned out of there by DeSmith. A follow-up shot by Reichel is turned out of there as well. A couple good chances there for the Hawks. I'd like to see Louis Crevier shoot the puck more. He's got a pretty good, strong shot. In the Star zone, Robertson stopping along the far boards. That's the puck behind his net near corner. Patrick Maroon finishing his check on Harley, who hands the puck in behind the Dallas net to Heiskanen. He'll clear it around to the Hawk blue line. Brody is there, and he'll send it ahead. We get a whistle stopping play, and we're going to take another break. 8:08 left in period number one here at the United Center. 2-0 Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Lou Manfredini helps you around the house Saturday morning starting at 6 on WGN.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
You ever have one of those days where 1 p.m. just sneaks up on you? You're running around, checking off that to-do list, and suddenly, bam, it's lunchtime, and you're hungry. That's when I hit up McDonald's for the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. I can get all my faves, a juicy Daily Double, crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, and a small soft drink for just $6. Easy? Yup. Fast? Sure is. Delicious? Yes. One meal to rule them all. The $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. Only at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or complement.
Whether it's pro or college, the app to bet football is Circa Sports Illinois. Circus Sports is sports betting the way it should be. Circus Sports Illinois has high betting limits, low holds, and exceptional customer service. Bet on all your favorite teams in every game this season. Spreads, props, futures, or in-game, Circus Sports has it. Fund and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circusports.com.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Romeliotis with John Weideman. The Blackhawks are back at the UC this Sunday for a matinee matchup against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Puck drops at 2 o'clock. Get your tickets now at blackhawks.com/tickets.
Tell you what, the Blue Jackets are an improved hockey club, boy. They come and they play hard. They know no other way than to bring their lunch pails. And they'll be a worthy opponent on Sunday. Meanwhile, back here at the United Center, Connor Murphy, a long shot from the right point. That hit Jason Dickinson in front. He is going to get back to his feet, struggle to get back into the play as the Stars come back up ice. Essel Lundell driving the puck down the boards into the Hawk zone. Circles the net around to Mikheyev. He goes across the rink with a pass to Nick Foligno. At the end of his shift, he'll turn and fling it into the left wing corner in the Stars' end, and Ilya Lyubushkin back to get it behind his net. Head to Tyler Seguin at center ice. He tried to work the puck past the guy who he was drafted one position behind in 2010, Taylor Hall. Now Seguin firing from the left wing boards. A centering pass in front was intended for Duchesne, deflected away. Hall back the other way, crisscrossing with Connor Bedard over the Stars line. Fed it over left point to Martinez. Launches a shot, and it deflects off of a Star down toward the net. Pulled out of there by Colin Blackwell. Ready to head out center ice. Anders Bach will flip it over left wing corner Hawk zone. Kaiser rides Harley off the puck. Puck kept alive now at the right point. Miro Heiskanen firing a shot, blocked in front. Loose puck in front, and scooped off the ice by Peter Mrazek with authority. Peter didn't like the mess around him, so he opted to clean it up one puck at a time. He just scooped that right off the ice.
Good stick by Wyatt Kaiser to prevent getting the Dallas Stars player from getting a clean shot off of it. Kaiser hit the shift before. I think he logged almost a 2-minute shift. He was gassed after the last one. Yeah. Good to see him refreshed and playing some tight defense for the Blackhawks.
Peter Mrazek in goal, looking like the dutiful parent, you know, kids messing up the room. I told you, kids, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Every parent that heard me say that knows exactly what I'm talking about. Face off to the right of Peter Mrazek, won by the Stars. Harley from the left point firing a shot, blocked on the way through by Ryan Donato. Now Donato takes a deflected puck at center ice, flips it over to Tyler Bertuzzi. He spins it down the board deep into the Stars zone. Heiskanen behind the net, works it around to the near side. TJ Brody in the left wing corner. Looked to center the puck, but it deflected behind the net around to Maverick Bourque. He'll chip it off the boards up into the Hawks bench, and so we get a whistle stopping play. And they'll face it off back in the Dallas zone once again. 2-0 Hawks, 6:21 left in period one.
By the way, I stand corrected. That Wyatt Kaiser shift before was 3 minutes and 11 seconds. By the way, I think a trainer got hit in the head with the puck. One of the Blackhawks trainers just left with a towel over his head, so I hope he's okay.
Not sure who it was. I was looking for my
I think actually it was Derek King.
Was it Kinger?
Yeah.
Well, see if we can get some kind of an injury report on the Blackhawks assistant coach. He's had a few stitches in his career, Derek King. Draw one by the Hawks. Teuvo Teravainen along the right board. Scoops it down behind the Stars net. Good play by Bertuzzi to keep it alive there for Ryan Donato. Banks it left point to Brody. Spins it right point. Crevier to Teravainen. Loops it down behind the Dallas net. Intended for Bertuzzi, who was held up. No penalty called. And the Stars clear their end as Robertson gains center ice and backhands the puck off the boards into the Hawk end. Brody behind the net. Gave it over to Crevier. Swept it up the far side. Not out. A long shot from the left point. Redirected in on goal. And a blocker save made by Mrazek. It was Brendan Smith at the left point. Now Smith opts to rip a shot on goal, but it was blocked in front. Here's down the fire in front of the right point. That goes wide. Smith from the left wing corner with a tough end shot. Mrazek down to block that. Bertuzzi clears the puck away, not out from the high slot. Wyatt Johnston fires, and that deflects wide. Stars getting some good chances here in this last little sequence. in the near corner. Brody battling for the puck, lost it to Robertson. Robertson now from the right wing boards will send the puck down to the near corner. Brody will squeeze it through to Bertuzzi between the circles. Bank pass to Donato at center ice on the left wing, was broken up by Dumba. Robertson took the puck into the Hawk zone, gave it to Dadanoff right point. Sent it to the left point to Lindell, and he knocked the puck down with a high stick, got it back, and tried to make a play. The whistle blows on the puck being knocked out of the air by a high stick. 2-0 Hawks with 4:59 left in period number 1 here at the United Center. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
I was told I needed a kidney transplant. I was scared, I was worried, and I had no idea what my options were. My name is Mecca. After doing some research, I put my trust in Dr. Danae Simpson at Northwestern Medicine. She eased my mind and changed my life.
The Northwestern Medicine African American Transplant Access Program is the first of its kind in the nation. It's committed to breaking down barriers to transplant care in the community. Led by Dr. Danae Simpson, the first female African American transplant surgeon in Illinois, it offers education, resources, and leading-edge transplant care.
Now, I'm recovering from my transplant and looking forward to giving back to my community.
Northwestern Medicine invests more in our community than any other healthcare system. Because what makes our communities better makes us all better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/community.
Sunday morning. You can smell it. Game day. And the brisket you've been smoking since last night. A day to be with family, aka fellow football fans. Traditions make Sundays easy to enjoy. Beers do too. Bud Light. Easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Hawks fans, this is Connor Murphy. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Meliotis with John Weideman. Chicago Blackhawks hockey is sponsored by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at ComEd.com/poweringbiz.
Well, it's gone the Hawks' way so far. The shots on goal are now even at 8 apiece. That last little flurry by the Stars saw to that. Stars win the draw at center ice. Heiskanen will fire the puck off the right side boards and down behind the Hawk net. Connor Murphy in the far corner, leaving it for Jason Dickinson, the former Star. Whacked it up the boards, but taken away by Seguin. From the top of the left circle, he fires a shot that goes wide. And now Marchment can't contain a puck. It bleeds off his stick to center ice. Stars have to regroup. Here's Matt Duchesne with it over the center ice circle. Backhands it through the air, past the Hawk net. Bounces to Murphy. He slaps it up the right side for Mikheyev, but the puck bounces between the circles, and it's picked up by Alex Vlasic. Vlasic gains center ice, flings it down the boards in behind the Stars, net to the far corner. It's directed back in behind by Mikheyev to Foligno left wing corner. He sends the puck behind the net again. Now Mikheyev picks it off, put it to the line. Martinez firing. That's blocked in the slot by Lindell. Seguin breaking back into the Hawk zone right wing side. Drops it off Marchment right circle. He walks it to the net and was taken down. No penalty call. Never got a clean shot away. At the high slot now, Harley fires. Oh, and that hit Martinez in the side of the knee, and he goes down. He's going to hobble to the Hawks bench as the Hawks will get a line change.
That line change is sponsored by Gilkey Windows, the best line of fiberglass windows and doors.
You knew that Alec Martinez was going to block a lot of shots, regardless of what uniform he's wearing in the National Hockey League. He's back out there, by the way. He did not go to the bench. Tough guy. The shot blocking machine. Here's Taylor Hall into the Stars zone to Kurashev left circle. Tough angle shot and a blocker save made by DeSmith. Kurashev finished his check on Bach. Puck taken back by Connor Bedard at center ice. Here's Bedard over the center ice circle now. Flings it off the right corner boards in behind the Stars net to the left wing corner. Kurashev there. Sweeps it back up the boards, left point, Bedard. He turns to center. This is picked off by Harley of the Stars. He'll skate the puck to center ice and over the Hawk blue line. Give it to Sam Steele along the right board. Steele fed the slot. There to get it Blackwell. Works his way down toward the corner, then leaves the puck behind the Hawk net. This is now taken away by T.J. Brody. Stars in the midst of a line change. Brody with a pass to Big Packer, Stars line left wing, and he'll deflect it down to the corner in the Stars end, go in and offer some assistance to Craig Smith, the former Star. And Craig Smith lost the puck to Brendan Smith, the current star. Head to center ice. Stankoven will dump it off the right corner boards. Hawk zone. Vlasic there turns and flings the puck down ice. Was intended for Craig Smith. The pass missed and goes down. An icing's called against the Hawks. 2-0 Hawks.
Derek King is still not on the Blackhawks bench, but Derek Plant is. Derek Plant usually watches the first period or two from the press box, and as soon as that happened, I saw him packing up his things, and he immediately headed to the Chicago bench and was back before that last TV timeout. So they have an assistant to handle the forwards.
Let's hope that Kinger's okay. Good guy, former head coach of this team a couple years ago. Off the draw, Brendan Smith firing from the line. That's blocked in front by Connor Murphy. Reichel breaking to center ice. Off the give for Maroon. To Craig Smith over the Stars line on the right wing. Smith now put the puck behind the net. Maroon left corner. To Vlasic left point. Slaps it back down the boards to the corner. Brendan Smith there. Smith now behind the Dallas net. He'll lift the puck out to center ice. Murphy there to sweep it away. And then tip it ahead to Reichel. Breaks into the Star zone. Fed it to the left wing corner to Maroon. He spins it behind the net to Reichel in the corner. Now to Teuvo Teravainen, right wing corner. Leaving it there for Maroon to the right point. Martinez tees it up and fires to Smith. Makes the save in a butterfly position. He couldn't control the rebound for a moment, but then reaches up with the glove and sweeps it back into his equipment. He'll hold on for the whistle. 1:39 now left in period number 1. 2-0 Hawks.
Good shift by the Blackhawks there. Dallas is slowly starting to find their legs in this hockey game. Hawks were out shooting Dallas 6-1 at one point. Now the shots are 9-8 Dallas. So Dallas they've gotten 8 of the last 10 shots. You want to see the Blackhawks finish this period strong and take a 2-0 lead into the second period. They just added a shot on goal for Chicago, so 9-9.
Teravainen facing off with Wyatt Johnston. Teravainen wins this draw. Ryan Donato in the right wing corner. Battling with the Stars, Essa Lindell. Donato put the puck behind the Dallas net. The Stars get it back and clear therein. Heiskanen ahead to Robertson in the Hawk zone. He and Kaiser in full flight back toward the Hawk net, and Kaiser wins this battle. Kaiser to the puck along the right boards. Flings it over. And Martinez will set it ahead for Bertuzzi, who deflects it down behind the Stars net. The Smith guides the puck over to Lindell. Ahead to Dadanoff across the Hawk line, down the left wing. And he lost it in behind the net to the long reach of Louis Crevier, who sweeps the pass up the right side to Teravainen, and he'll lift it through the air down into the Star zone. This will allow the Hawks to get a line change. 52 seconds left in period number 1. Lead pass from the Star zone by Lindell ahead to Johnston's off his stick to the near corner. Johnston runs Martinez into the corner boards. Actually, that's TJ Brody, and then Brody wedges the puck up the left wing side to Foligno. Cross to Louis Crevier. Crossing the Stars line, right point, drops it off to Dickinson, swings it down toward the net. It's kicked out of there. We get a whistle stopping play, and we're going to get a penalty to tell you about here. 31 seconds left in the period. Let's find out who the guilty party is and why.
Dallas number 53 has 2 minutes for holding.
That's why. So Wyatt Johnston will sit it out. The Hawks are going to give Sitko power play. When you start with Sitko, you're good to go. Hawks in the season series 1 for 6 against the Dallas Stars.
Hawks were able to capitalize on their one power play opportunity the last time they were in this building against Florida. They won the special teams battle. It's going to be crucial to take advantage of their power plays today against the Dallas team that is one of the best 5-on-5 teams in the NHL.
Now a pile up in behind the Stars net. Looked like rush hour on the Dan Ryan Expressway there. Stars get the puck, and Lindell will flip it down ice into the Hawk end. Behind the net, Vlasic will skate it out with 10. Had the Donato center ice with 7. Whipped it back to Teravainen. He charges to center ice. He got it ahead to Bertuzzi to Teravainen. Flipped it over left circle for Donato. The pass is off the stick of steel into the boards, and there's the horn ending play, period number 1. So a good period for the Blackhawks. They take a 2-0 lead into the dressing rooms. Shots are even at 9 apiece, and the Hawks will open up play in the second period with a fresh sheet of ice and 1 minute and 29 seconds of power play time.
I really like that first 10 minutes or so by the Blackhawks. On Saturday in Philadelphia, the first 6 or 7 minutes that they struggled to find their legs, and then they got it going, scored the opening goal of the game. But in this game, they came out flying. They came out as the fresher team, having not played since Saturday. really solid first period by the Blackhawks. Shots finished 9-9, but it felt like the Blackhawks were in control for that period.
Sometimes, they start the period off, or let's say the game off, with a ton of energy, and they can't do anything, can't get anything done. A lot of missed shots, or let's say frustration because nothing is really in sync, or maybe they're just not connecting, but they got all this energy and they can't expend it in the right way. Tonight it was exemplary how they did it.
Yeah, and it was nice to see them score 17 seconds into the game, because it got the fans into it, it got the team into it, and you kind of feed off of that energy early on. Whereas if it comes later in the period, you try to sit back, you feel out the game. But for the Blackhawks to get that first goal, it's almost like they fed on that immediately, and they were able to get the second one as well. Taylor Hall, both of them.
Casey DeSmith hasn't won a game in goal for Dallas since October, and you have to wonder what might be going through his mind. The Blackhawks were able to put 2 by him in the first 5:43, and I tell you, near the end of the period, he looked a little bit shaky to me. I'm no expert, but it seemed like he wasn't handling the puck very well, maybe a little unsure of himself. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if he settles down or not.
Yeah, that first one is definitely one he would want to have back. Came on his glove side, went right under his glove, and if you're the Blackhawks, you see that, and you're like, okay, let's throw more pucks onto the net in the first period, because he didn't stop the first one. And so, yeah, good first period by the Blackhawks. You want to take advantage of Casey DeSmith. Typically, the first 2 starts, it was Jake Ottinger, and Jake Ottinger is very good against the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah. So it was almost, you want to take advantage if you're the Blackhawks against Dallas's backup goaltender.
Now, Jake Ottinger will probably be one of the 2 U.S. goalies in the Four Nations tournament that's coming up in the new year. I'm kind of excited to see that. Connor Hellebuck will probably be the starter. He's having a Vezina Trophy year.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to find a better 1-2 punch than Jake Ottinger and Connor Hellebuck. Jake Ottinger, feels like he's gonna win multiple Vezina trophies in his NHL career. But Casey DeSmith, the backup today. Hawks took advantage by scoring 17 seconds into the game, and let's see if they can take advantage in the second.
Something about that 17 seconds, I don't know. Let's go downstairs and join our guest. We're happy to be joined by Ryan Donato, the Blackhawks' second leading scorer. And Ryan, I hear you breathing heavily, man. That must have been an exhilarating first period for you against a good team like the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, no, I think sometimes you get some puck luck, and a lot of the times this season we haven't. So it's good to see the puck go in early, and hopefully we could stay on it.
Yeah, Ryan, I was just about to ask, how nice was it to see the puck go in 17 seconds into the game, where you can immediately capitalize on that energy going into the rest of the game?
Yeah, it's huge, but I think it's a good job by Halsey, testing them early. I think we've had a couple of days off, just kind of being a gritty team, doing the right things, and Halsey gets rewarded there, and he gets rewarded again. So it's nice to see.
Ryan, I want to talk about the second Taylor Hall goal, because you got the puck down near the left wing corner, and instead of looking for a pass to one of the points, you just jammed it into the crease. And when teams are having trouble scoring, the coaches a lot of times will say, just put everything on the net and we'll look for a favorable bounce. Tonight you got one.
Yeah, no, I think you kind of pray for those favorable bounces, right? But for me, I think I saw Halsey kind of waiting there. We've had a couple plays where we rim it, and the goalie might be out of the net trying to play it. And you usually know that if somebody's on the goalie, usually, so you assume that somebody's in front, and thankfully Halsey was.
Last one, Ryan. Power plays have been hard to come by lately. How important is it going to be to take advantage of the opportunities there tonight?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely huge. I think obviously we want to score on it, but also getting momentum, doing the right things, and getting chances. I think long-term that breaks teams down, so I think we just got to continue to do the right things.
Sounds like a good plan, Ryan. Thanks for joining us here in the intermission.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Ryan Donato, Blackhawks forward, our guest. After one period, the Hawks 2 and the Stars no score. Jack Heinrich is standing by, warming up in the bullpen, if you will, over in Blackhawk Central. Going to have a full intermission report, and then we'll have second period action. The Hawks are going to start it off on the Citco power play. You're listening to Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm going to move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
This Black Friday, shop at Hellsberg and get up to 65% off select jewelry, like a unique engagement ring to say,
I want to spend my life with you.
a stylish pendant that says,
I think you're a pretty good catch.
or huggy hoop earrings that tell her,
See, I was listening.
come to the Hellsberg Black Friday sale and get up to 65% off select engagement rings and fine jewelry. A perfect gift designed with the love and care worthy of your story. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
Hey, Chicago. Craving a delicious deal? Grab the $5 Whopper Junior Duo at BK. That's right, 2 classic Whopper Junior sandwiches for just $5. Another great duo for Chicago to add to its classics like the Marina City Towers, the beach and lakefront, the Museum Lions, and many more. So head to your local BK and get yours. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Price and participation may vary. U.S. only. Tax extra.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
Intermission?
It's time for an intermission update.
Intermission already?
Powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Here's Jack Heinrich.
Welcome into the first period intermission powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. The Blackhawks are leading the Stars 2-0 thanks to 2 Taylor Hall goals early in this one. A great start for the Hawks. They were able to take a 2-0 lead into the locker room. They're out shooting the Stars 10-9 here in this first period. It's now time it's now time for current odds according to Circus Sports Illinois. To score first in the first period, the Blackhawks were plus 145. And if you bet that, you got a nice chunk of change there. The Hawks scoring twice in that first period, and they're up 2-0. 15 games in the NHL tonight, 14 other ones other than this one. So let's get right to it. Up in Buffalo, the Wild are leading the Sabres 1-0 with under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Kirill Kaprizov has the only goal of the game for Minnesota. Over in New Jersey, the Blues are leading 3-0. Dylan Holloway has 2 goals for St. Louis. The Hurricanes are leading the Rangers 4-3 in the third period. Over in Detroit, the Red Wings got a 1-0 lead there in the first intermission, thanks to Alex DeBrincat's 9th goal of the year. In the second intermission, the Lightning are leading the Capitals 3-2. The Panthers are leading the Maple Leafs 3-1 in the second intermission. This is the 9th straight game without Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs, but he said he feels good, so hopefully he is back soon. Over in New York, the Bruins and Islanders are tied at 3. Brock Nelson has 2 goals for the Islanders, and Brad Marchand has 2 goals for the Bruins. Over in Pittsburgh, the Penguins have a 5-2 lead over the Canucks. The Blue Jackets are tied with the Canadiens in the second intermission at 2. Over in Nashville, the Predators are leading the Flyers 2-1. And then later tonight, the Colorado Avalanche are hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. The Kings are hosting the Jets. The Kraken are hosting the Ducks. And then the Sharks are hosting the Senators. In other sports, tough one for the Bulls in Orlando, just winding down here in the fourth quarter. The Magic leading 133-116. The Bulls did get Lonzo Ball back for the first time after missing the last 15 games with a wrist injury. Ball has played in 15 minutes. He has 6 points and 3 assists for the Bulls. 2-0 Hawks here at the United Center. We'll bring in Charlie Romeliotis real quick when we come back. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
It's Chris Cuomo from News Nation. The Blackhawks play here on WGN Radio.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we're committed to technology that simplifies the healthcare experience for our members and their families. We understand the most important part of every community will always be the people who live and work together to ensure a healthier tomorrow. That's why engaging our members with the latest interactive tools to stay on top of their health has never been more important. And today, we're proud to offer the empowering, user-friendly platforms that are changing the way we all navigate our healthcare. From finding doctors and specialists to managing services and benefits, or just the peace of mind knowing your Blue Cross card is always a click away. The Blue Cross app is like having your own team of healthcare experts, always on call. Technology works best when it makes our lives easier, happier, and stronger. And as a Blue Cross member, you can continue to count on the leading innovations to make your healthcare experience feel a whole lot healthier. Welcome to the future of wellness, through it all. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo is the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Port, Chicago, Illinois.
Lou Manfredini here. Fireplaces and furnaces need a safety inspection every year. For over 50 years, Lindemann has been keeping Chicagoland's finest homes safe and sound. Schedule online at lindemann.com.
First period intermission powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. The Blackhawks leading the Stars 2-0 as we bring in Charlie Romeliotis on the call with John Weideman. And we were talking about that first line. Maybe it helps Bedard and Kurashev, but Taylor Hall said, hey, I'm still here too. Two goals in the first period.
Yeah, it was nice to see him produce because I think he's one of the guys that the Blackhawks have been counting on to produce a little bit more this season. And I know he missed most of last year with the ACL injury, and so he hasn't played a ton of competitive hockey in a while going into this year. But, yeah, nice to see him produce. I want to say most of his goals with the Blackhawks have been at the United Center, maybe, if not all of them. So good to see him get on the board, and he's early Hattie watch for Taylor Hall.
Home cooking for sure. A really good start. You mentioned that with John. They didn't have a great start in Philly, but it seemed like Dallas kind of pushed back as that period went on, but they were able to hold strong, kill off the penalty.
Yeah, the first TV timeout didn't come until the 9-11 mark, or 9-11 left in the first period. And so to that point, it felt like the Blackhawks were in total control. I think that TV timeout allowed Dallas to settle things down. Thought that was a rough first period for Casey DeSmith.
Yeah.
Giving up the first goal. I'm sure he wants that one back, going right under his glove. And then the second goal, just a total giveaway to Ryan Donato, who fed it out in front, and Taylor Hall capitalized. So if you're the Blackhawks, you lucked out with Jake Ottinger being the backup tonight, and Casey DeSmith. And so if you're Chicago, desperately want to take advantage of this opportunity, because there are not going to be many teams this year that score 2 goals in the first period against Dallas and take a multi-goal lead into the second period. So big next 40 minutes coming up for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, and they get a chance here on the power play coming out. Be big for them to cash in on that coming out of the intermission.
For sure. We've been talking about how they have had such little power play time over the last 5 games. The last 4 games, they had, I think, about 2 minutes each. And the first one that started this stretch, it was like a 23-second power play or something like that, because they got negated. So if you're the Blackhawks, you want to see them take advantage of this power play with fresh ice coming out of the second period and capitalize on their special teams opportunities today.
And hopefully they can win a few face-offs too.
Yeah.
That's been a struggle.
Hawks lost, 13 of 16 face-offs in that first period. I think the last game, Dallas, Jamie Benn won, he went 17-0.
I think he did,
right?
yeah.
So it's a really good face-off team against the Blackhawks.
Yeah, hopefully win a few on the power play. All right, Charlie, talk to you after a second.
Thanks.
All right, we'll recap the scoring when you're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future.
We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Marquette Bank has been Chicagoland's neighborhood bank for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. Marquette Bank is here to help you build savings, buy a home, plan for retirement. Marquette Bank is here to help you achieve your financial goals. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, love where you bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
Listen up, Comcast customers. Look at your bill. You might see a line labeled Regional Sports Fee for $19.20. Comcast charges you for regional sports networks, but right now they don't carry any in Chicago that have live pro sports. Comcast says it's going to partially refund the fee for October. Make sure you get it. They also said the fee for November will remain. Tweet them at Xfinity Support to tell them that isn't fair. Or get the Chicago sports networks you want by switching to DirecTV Stream. Visit streamtv.directv.com for details.
Permaseal has helped over 500,000 homeowners make their homes healthier, more valuable. For a free estimate, call 800-421-SEAL or visit permaseal.net.
The second period is next.
The second period.
Here for a recap is Jack Heinrich.
Blackhawks lead to the Stars 2-0. Hall started scoring 17 seconds in, and then later in the first period, he was able to add another one. The Hawks out shooting the Stars 10-9, and they lead it 2-0, starting on the power play to start this second period. And we'll see if they can keep going strong as we move along. As we send it back over to John Weideman and Charlie Romeliotis.
Any big plans for Thanksgiving, Jack? Just like everybody else, turkey and football?
I will be at the station with Hampton OB, so turkey and football at the station.
Somebody's got to provide you guys with a turkey. You're going to be with Hampton OB.
Oh, yeah.
Those two guys can put it away. And by the way, I love listening to those guys.
It's great entertainment. I don't want to be in there when they lose. It's scary.
It never gets more real than when you're with Hampton OB, I'll tell you, talking Bears football. Thank you, Jack. And enjoy the time tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, my friend.
Same to you.
Good news, John. Blackhawks assistant coach Derek King is back on the bench, and it looks like he has a big bandage on his forehead. So he's a warrior.
I can guarantee you they're not the first stitches he's ever had this body. All right, Hawks start off the period on the Citgo power play. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Face off at center ice. Ryan Donato facing off with his former teammate here in Chicago and at Harvard, Colin Blackwell. Blackwell wins the draw. We're underway in the second period. Inside the Hawk zone, Vlasic behind the net with the puck. He'll skate it out. Here's Vlasic with a burst of speed to center. Dropping it off to Bertuzzi along the right boards. Hands it off to the oncoming Bedard through center ice. Over the Stars line. Right circle. Fires and a blocker save made by DeSmith. Puck kept alive at the left point by Vlasic. Sweeps it down behind the net around the Bedard right corner. To Donato back of the net. Back to Bedard along the board. Scoops it out to the line. Bertuzzi, nice keep in with the glove. The Bedard right circle. A toe drag and a shot. He scores! 12 games scoreless by the boards. Connor Bedard connects with a power play goal. And it's 3-0 Hawks. Only 41 seconds into the second period.
What a shot by Connor Bedard. Goes post and in. It was very similar to the shot that he had early on in the Philly game that went post and hit the goaltender's back, but didn't go in. This one does, and he stares at the ceiling. You can tell that took a lot off of him. He feels the weight off of his shoulders after scoring that. And the last goal he scored was against the Dallas Stars. So good for Connor Bedard. And with that, John, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
Gotta love it. Bedard on a Hawks power play. From Bertuzzi, 3-0 Hawks. Here's Ilya Mikheyev back into the star zone. Fires a long shot from out near the line. That's into the glove of Casey DeSmith, and he decides to hold on to it there. Whistle on a face-off in the star zone, circled to DeSmith's right. Now, if there's any team that the Blackhawks have played that have the capability of coming back on an opponent, Dallas is one of those teams at the very least. So the Hawks need to play, as you said, Charlie, in your keys, a full 60-minute game.
Yeah, no lead is safe against this Dallas Stars team. They have firepower up and down the lineup. You don't want to sit back and protect this if you're the Blackhawks, because they tried doing that against Philly and it didn't work.
Bertuzzi picks up the assist, the goal, as I mentioned, 41 seconds into the second period. Taylor Hall back in the net now. And Martinez, he'll fire from the top of the right circle. That's blocked on the way in by Robertson. Here come the Stars to center ice. Stankoven will dump the puck off the inboards Hawk zone. He and Kaiser vie for it behind the net. Martinez ends up with it anyway. Passing on the left wing, Taylor Hall. He'll work it across the rink for Kaiser, who one-hands the puck down beside the Dallas net. Miro Heiskanen there will shovel it back up the near side to center ice, where Martinez caught the puck. To Hall, he'll drop it into the Hawk zone to Wyatt Kaiser, and he'll back skate with it down behind the net, then out. Kaiser to Bedard, right wing to center ice. Bedard to the Dallas line. Steps into the zone, right point, tried to hand it off to Kurashev in the high slot. This is knocked to center ice, and then Bedard took it back at center. To Taylor Hall in front of the benches. He's jostled off the puck over there, and the Stars will get the puck back. Miro Heiskanen carrying in over the Hawk line, down the left wing, firing a shot, and Mrazek down the butterfly position, knocking it wide. Steele in the left wing corner, chips the puck behind the Hawk net. TJ Brody gathers it in. Whips a pass up the right wing. This is over the stick of Patrick Maroon and down, and icing is going to be called. Patrick Maroon pleading to the linesman that Craig Smith had beaten the Dallas player down to the dots in the Dallas end, but the linesman turns a deaf ear to Patrick Maroon. Face-off circle of Mrazek's right.
Hawks had a really tough time in the first period in the face-off circle, losing 13 of 16 draws. I want to say Jamie Benn was 17-0 against Chicago in the last meeting that they had. So Dallas is a really good team at the face-off dot against Chicago.
From the draw, Stars get the puck. And Brendan Smith launches a shot from the line that sails past the net. Here's Crevier with a pass up the right side to Craig Smith at the line, picked off by the Stars marksman. Sent it over, Matt Duchesne along the right boards. He'll spin and fire, and punched out with a blocker saved by Mrazek. The Hawks come up ice 4-on-2, led by Craig Smith. Across the Dallas line right wing, drop pass to Brody. Carries down the boards, flips it behind the net. Big Patrick Maroon sticks it out to the left point, but this eludes Murphy and ends up out at center ice. Murphy back to get it at the Hawk line. Passing over to Brody in the near corner Hawk zone. He'll spin it behind the net over to Murphy. Sends a pass up the left wing, Teravainen. Moves it rink wide to Brody at center ice. He'll fire it down the right side glass into the Star zone. Caught by Bertuzzi along the left board to Teravainen. He scored! Teuvo Teravainen! Off of a handoff from Bertuzzi. The Hawks are having some fun now. They lead the Dallas Stars 4-0 with 16:54 left in the second. We got a lot of hockey left to be played in this game.
Everyone's getting their cookies today. Taylor Hall's got 2. Connor Bedard is off the score sheet for the first time in 13 games. And now Teuvo Teravainen, who said a few games ago that his confidence was starting to wane. Nice to see him find the back of the net, and Chicago is pouring it on against the Dallas Stars. And with that, John, we got a lot of Bandito today. It's time to break out the Bandito, celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
I'm just going to say Bertuzzi has assisted on the last 2 goals. 4-0 in favor of the Hawks. These are the goals that the Blackhawks couldn't get in all of those close games. And here tonight, they've seen to 4 inside the span of not even a period and a quarter. So 4-0 Hawks as we rejoin the play. At the right point, Hawk zone. Colin Blackwell backing to the high slot, sends it over, and a shot from the right circle, turned away, and the puck ends up in the back of the Hawk net as Teravainen tried to skewer it out of there. It hit Mrazek's pads and deflected in behind him. So Colin Blackwell is going to get credit for this goal because he's the last Stars player to have touched the puck. And actually, as we see it, he was in front of the net. That actually deflected away. He and Teravainen got their sticks on the puck simultaneously. So give Blackwell a lot of credit.
That is an extremely unfortunate goal. against by the Blackhawks. Teuvo Teravainen, it looked like he tried clearing the puck out or tried jamming it in with Colin Blackwell, and it ends up popping over the right pad of Peter Mrazek. Man, the momentum was all Chicago after they scored that fourth goal. You hope it doesn't deflate or give Dallas any sort of momentum.
Yeah.
I was going to say, John, I was a little surprised that Dallas didn't call a timeout after the fourth goal or even make a goaltending change. But, man, that's a really quick strike by the Stars after Chicago scored their fourth.
35 seconds after the Blackhawks scored. The Stars countered, so now it's 4-1. Inside the Hawk zone, puck turned over to Robertson. Moves it into the right wing corner to Johnston. He'll fling the puck behind the Hawk net to Stankoven. He is pressed into the inboards there by Kaiser in front of the Zamboni tunnel. Bedard stabs the puck out to Taylor Hall, left wing to center ice. Here's Hall entering the Stars zone. Offside was going to be called. Hall let the puck go. Stars get it back and clear their end. Robertson takes the puck into the Hawk zone, leaves it for Stankoven. He had it knocked off his stick, then recovers the puck at the right point. Flings it down to the right wing corner for Robertson. He let it go behind the net to Wyatt Johnston. Johnston now in the left wing corner. To Robertson back of the net. California native. His brother plays in the Toronto organization. And now puck taken away by Kaiser. Sticks it up in the near boards, not out. Harley at the left point for Dallas. Flings the puck off the inboards Hawk zone. Martinez didn't see a star player coming. That's Ben. Whacked it free to Kaiser, who's lost his helmet. He's got to head to the Hawk bench. And he's trying to put it back on in play. He just drops it to the ice, heads to the bench. Martinez is back by himself, facing a 2-on-1 steal of the Hawk line, left wing side. Put it over to Ben. And great recovery by Mikheyev to get down and tie up Ben's stick so he couldn't get a shot away. Ben flings it out to Harley, turned it over at the line. Bedard breaks back into the Star zone, right circle, spin-around to the slot once and then twice. Dropped it off, and Steele back checking, took it away for Dallas. Steele back through center ice on the Hawk line, right wing. To Ben in the slot, he fires. Mrazek down with a butterfly save. Will hold the puck, and a whistle will stop play. Boy, the play opened right up there for about a minute and a half. Connor Bedard nearly had a breakaway, but he was caught by Harley, who is an outstanding skater. And he diverted Bedard long enough or just enough to help him or to keep him from getting away a really quality scoring chance.
That was a crazy sequence. Wyatt Kaiser loses his helmet, then has to go to the bench because he didn't have time to put it back on. Led to an odd man rush by the Dallas Stars, and then Connor Bedard gets kind of a half breakaway, but he was at the end of a shift, so he didn't really have that pull away speed. Almost, he made a beautiful spinorama, didn't go to the backhand. I thought he should have. And he just failed to get the shot off after he went back to the forehand.
There's Mikheyev from the left wing side, Star zone, firing a shot that goes wide of the net. Murphy from the right point fires, never got through. Polino sticks it out to the left point. Vlasic will fire, and that hit Dickinson on the way through. Puck deflects to the far boards. Duchesne will lift the puck down ice into the Hawk zone, where Murphy is able to one-hand Marchment away, but then Marchment takes the puck back to Sagan behind the net. Tried to center. Sagan put it out to the line. Dumble will fire. That goes wide. Brendan Smith pinching to the left wing corner, leaving the puck there for Sagan, who then turned it over to Dickinson. He'll backhand the puck across the rink into the Star zone, down to the left wing corner. Dumba got there in front of Craig Smith and pokes it now to the near corner to Brendan Smith. Smith sent it up the boards. This is taken away by Nick Foligno at the Stars blue line. He sends it down to the right wing corner. Brendan Smith is able to dig it out, but lost it along the half board to Reichel. Fed the left circle maroon. Put it in front for Craig Smith, and he was tripped on the way through the crease, and a penalty is going to be called here to the Stars. We'll be back with a 6-goal power play when we return. 13:21 left in the second here at the United Center. It's the Hawks 4 and the Stars 1. Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN. Dallas number 2.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or United.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Joey Anderson. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Meliodas with John Weideman. Experience the Discover NHL Winter Classic this New Year's Eve at Wrigley Field. New tickets are on sale now, just in time for the holidays. Don't miss this historic matchup. Grab your seats today at blackhawks.com/Winter Classic.
Come join us at Wrigley Field, folks. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hawks and the St. Louis Blues. Hawks and Blues, same as it ever was.
John, the Blackhawks have a Sitco power play, the second of the night for the first time in 6 games. They had one Sitco power play over the previous 5 in each of the games. So let's see if they can capitalize like they did on their first one.
Sitco power play. When you start with Sitco, you're good to go. Classic from the Hawk zone. Carrying to center ice. Sends over to Bedard over the Stars line. Right wing side to Bertuzzi high slot. Teravainen right point to the deep slot. Vlasic to Bedard. Top of the left circle. Back to Vlasic. Vlasic holding, moves it now to Teravainen right point, put it back over for Vlasic, and the pass hopped over his stick blade. Vlasic now at center ice, took it back to Tyler Bertuzzi on the right wing side. He'll turn and enter the Dallas zone, flip it off the right boards to himself, then is tripped, and no penalty is called. That was too obvious. They let him play. Vlasic left point. Bedard, top of the right wing circle, closes in, will fire, and Lindell got a stick in there, deflecting that one up and out of play. We should be talking about a 5-on-3 power play for the Hawks right now.
Oof, I'm not sure how that was called. Sam Steele ended up breaking his stick the second the Blackhawks entered the zone, and he was without a stick for a good 25, 30 seconds. The puck left the zone. He darted straight to the bench. And because he went straight to the bench, Dallas was playing with only 3 defenders, and Tyler Bertuzzi got tripped up. Should have been a penalty, I think. Didn't get called. We play on.
Face-off circle to the left of DeSmith. It's going to be Craig Smith facing off with Jamie Benn, the Stars captain. Benn in his 16th season as a Dallas Star. Now they're ready. Weisman with some last-second instructions. The drop of the puck. Smith wins it to Martinez, right point. Put it into the high slot and then fires, and that one deflects up into the netting. We get another whistle and another face-off in the Stars' end. This time, this will be in the circle to DeSmith's right. DeSmith is from Rochester, New Hampshire. Decent young man. I had a chance to talk to him on my way into the building in Dallas back when we were there the last time. Doesn't get a ton of work because Ottinger gets the lion's share of the goaltending duties, but from time to time, DeSmith will come on. And as I mentioned earlier, he's looking for his first win since the end of October. In behind the Hawk net, Taylor Hall takes a handoff from Alec Martinez, skates the puck out, drops it off, then picks it off right point, fed the high slot, Harley. Harley fed it right circle, then a pass over, Harley fires, stick save by Mrazek. Hawks dodge a bullet. Hall breaking back the other way. Through center ice, over the Stars line left wing. Shakes a check from Harley. Stopping along the half boards. He'll put it down to Smith. Left wing corner. Back to Hall along the left board. 30 seconds on the power play. Back to Smith, left wing corner. Put the puck behind the Stars net near corner for Reichel. Tried to leave it there for Patrick Maroon. The fourth line for the Hawks getting some power play time right now. Maroon kicks it free with the skate to Smith along the right side boards, but the Stars doing a good job of containing it there. What's looking like a rugby scrum as they continue to scrap and chop for the puck. Taken by Lindell, and then he's jammed into the corner boards. Penalty time is up. Stars at full strength. Hall will fire. He scores! Hat trick for Taylor Hall! It's fifth of his career just as the Stars came to full strength. Craig Smith centered the puck out from the corner, and there was Taylor Hall wide open in the left wing circle. He rips it past Casey DeSmith, and it's 5-1 in favor of the Hawks, and you should see this scene at the United Center, folks. The ice is being showered with hats.
That puck stayed in the Blackhawks corner in the offensive end on the right side for a good 20 to 25 seconds. Fans were getting restless. The Hawks come out with it. Craig Smith finds Taylor Hall, who made no mistake, and it is showering hats here at the United Center. John, we got another Bandito.
Charlie?
With that goal,
Charlie,
it's time to break out the Bandito.
Charlie, do you have the time?
Yes. It's celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila. John, it feels like the Blackhawks desperately needed a game like this where
absolutely
they just get showered with goals, loosens everyone else up. It's nice to win 2-1, but sometimes it's really nice when you can put on 5 or 6. Still a lot of hockey left to be played. You want to see the Blackhawks close the deal, but it's nice to see an offensive outburst against a very good Dallas Stars team. And I feel like a lot of players on the Blackhawks roster are feeling a little easier on the shoulders after a tough stretch offensively over the last few weeks.
And I'm happy to see Taylor Hall do this because he seems like he's been fighting it this season. He had a couple of difficult stretches. He was healthy scratched for a game. And he and Luke Richardson have had some good talks ever since. And it's great to see that young man smiling ear to ear, battling through the difficult times. And now here tonight, a 3-goal hat trick. As I mentioned, the 5th of his career. Gives the Hawks a 5-1 advantage with almost half a hockey game left to play, Charlie. You wonder how many times we're going to be breaking out that Bandito. What do you think? Any thoughts?
Are we driving home tonight? Or?
Not me. Hello, Uber. Now the face-off at center ice. Stars control. Lyubushkin jostled by Donato as he pokes the puck ahead into the Hawk zone. Kaiser tried to paw it out of the zone. Bedard will now stick it out to center ice. From over the logo, Heiskanen driving it down the glass into the Hawk zone. Kaiser caught the puck in the far corner and pokes it behind the Hawk into Martinez in the near corner. Sends it up the right side boards to Kurashev. He deflects the puck down ice, but he was on the Blackhawks side of the center ice red stripe, and this means icing against the Hawks. Now 10:54 left on the clock. Faceoff comes down in the circle to the right of Peter Mrazek. Shots are even at 15 apiece, by the way. It's going to be Matt Duchene facing off with Connor Bedard. So Duchene wins the draw. Left point, Heiskanen to Sagan. High slot firing a shot blocked in front by Kaiser. Kaiser will go get the puck in the far corner and lift it down ice to the Stars line. Kurashev has it in his skates and plays it into the Stars zone. This is blown dead on an offside. So whistle and a face-off back at center ice. Go ahead.
Chicago Blackhawks hockey is sponsored by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at comed.com/poweringbiz.
Luke Richardson has the last change because he is the home team coach, and that's a home ice advantage. Tonight's home ice advantage is sponsored by Midwestern University's multi-specialty clinic in Downers Grove, your family's home for healthcare. Visit mwuclinics.com. Nick Foligno at center ice in front of the Stars bench to the puck, kicks it to a stick and had it stripped away by Marchment, then recovers the puck inside the line, left point. Down to Mikheyev, put it back in front for Foligno. He redirects it to the near boards. Marchment there for Dallas. Head to Sagan at center ice and over the Hawk blue line. To Duchene along the right side boards. Turning into Mikheyev, fed it back to the right point. Dumba fires, that goes wide. Now here's Sagan along the left boards, leaving it for Marchment. Put it in front of the net, and Mrazek got the glove on it and held on as Duchene was trying to lift his glove hand and strip the puck away. But Peter won the battle and the puck, and he'll hold on. Now 10:01 left in period number 2. 5-1 Chicago Blackhawks. Been a while since I said that.
That shot hit Alex Vlasic out in front, and Mrazek, I don't think, saw it. It got really close for the Dallas Stars to kind of slide it past Peter Mrazek, but he did a nice job of quickly covering it up with his glove.
So draw to the right of Peter Mrazek. Once again, Jamie Benn, this time against Ryan Donato. On some nights, Ryan Donato has been very good on draws, and he wins this one to the near boards to Crevier. Pokes the puck behind the net. Brody will stick it around at the left wing side of Bertuzzi. Head to Teravainen just inside the line. He'll hand it ahead to Donato, left wing to center ice and over the Stars line. Brendan Smith stepping up, knocks it to the line. Teravainen will drive it from the blue line in the deep slot, in and out of the glove of DeSmith. The other way come the Stars. Sam Steele to the Hawk blue line, left wing side. Dumps the puck to the left wing corner, Hawk zone, then runs into Brody there. Steele came out with the puck and then lost it behind the net. It's in Brody's skates, pulled out by Ryan Donato, and he'll race ahead. 3-on-2, rush for the Hawks. Donato across the Stars line on the left wing. All he can do is slap it down the boards behind the net. Round it goes to the right wing corner. It's in the skates of Teravainen, but dug out now by Brendan Smith. Stars defenseman flips it across the rink front of the benches. Kaiser there to send it back down the left side boards in behind the Stars. Net Matthew Dumba there to get it. Head to Brendan Smith, Stars line, back to Dumba. The Stankoven Hawk line. He flips it off the left side glass into the Hawk zone. Martinez shakes a check behind the net. Passing to Maroon at center ice. Lead pass to Craig Smith. He's over the Stars line on the left wing. Had the puck swatted off his stick behind the Stars net from the near corner. Then finishes his check. A pile driving hit on Robertson as the puck comes free to the Hawk blue line. Martinez whacks it back to center ice. Stankoven there. Stankoven into the Hawk zone. Firing from the slot. And a nice play there by Martinez to reach in and deflect that one up into the netting. 8:33 left in period number 2. 5-1 Chicago Blackhawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Bob Surratt. That old DJ is worth listening to.
Bob Surratt starts your day. WGN.
Hey, hockey fans, it's Chris Chelios. What are you sipping tonight? El Bandito Yankee is a new ultra-premium tequila that is 100% pure and natural with no additives. Just 100% blue agave. El Bandito Yankee Tequila is the most flavorful Blue Weber agave in the world. Now available at Benny's, Mariano's, Jewel, and Woodman's. Go to elbanditoyankee.com to learn more about what makes us so damn good.
Why trust Grandview Homes to buy your home? It's simple. We're here for you to make the home selling process fast, easy, and stress-free, even if your home is less than perfect. With thousands of homes bought and sold since 2009, our experience speaks volumes. At Grandview Homes, our management team has decades of expertise in direct home buying, ensuring a smooth process from start to finish. You will never feel pressured, and our offer doesn't expire. It's good as long as the market remains the same. Close in as little as 10 days and leave the mess and the stress to us. No real estate agents, no repairs, no cleanouts needed. At Grandview Homes, we live and work in your neighborhoods. Our reputation is built on 15 years, treating sellers with the dignity and respect they deserve. Trust Grandview Homes' legacy of satisfied sellers and our A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Visit GrandviewHomes.com for your fair cash offer today. Grandview Homes, the fastest and easiest way to sell your home.
Hi, it's Lou Manfredini. Preparation is the key to winning. To beat Chicago's weather extremes, choose the best fiberglass or vinyl windows and patio doors from the Gilkey Window Company. Go to Gilkey.com.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Romeliotis with John Weideman. The Blackhawks' next Original Six matchup at the United Center is against the Boston Bruins on Wednesday, December 4th, presented by Amex. Don't miss the action of some of the most storied franchises in hockey. Get your tickets now at Blackhawks.com/tickets.
Yeah, the Bruins just underwent a coaching change. Joe Sacco, their new head coach, longtime assistant coach. I think he'll do a good job there in Boston. And the former Bruins coach, as Wyatt Johnson walks the puck down in on Mrazek, who turned it wide. Former Bruins coach Jim Montgomery, I'm happy to say, is now the head coach of the St. Louis Blues. You get a whistle on an offside call against the Hawks as Craig Smith crosses the Dallas blue line. It didn't take Jim Montgomery long to find another head coaching appointment, but happy for him. He used to be the head coach of this Dallas Stars team, and that didn't end too well for him, but he got back on his feet. Assistant coach in St. Louis, got the Bruins head coaching job, and now he's back in St. Louis, and everybody seems to be happy. You got to like that.
Really good head coach. I remember I was here in 2017, I think it was, when he won the Frozen Four with Denver. It was on this United Center ice.
Yeah, Jim's a good hockey man. Played at the University of Maine. And now Taylor Hall into the Star zone. The whistle blows, and this is an offside. Hall is pleading his case with the linesman, saying, I had control of that puck as I entered the Dallas zone. They're going to face this off now over the center ice circle. 7:47 left on the clock for the second period. In case you're just joining us, Taylor Hall has picked up his fifth hat trick of his career. Goals 3, 4, and 5 of this season. A single tally from Teuvo Teravainen and one from Connor Bedard on a Blackhawk power play. Bedard ends a 12-game goalless drought. Murphy behind the Hawk net, sweeps the puck around at the right wing side. Here's Hall into the Star zone down the right wing. He and Lyubushkin battle, and Lyubushkin got the taste of the glass from Hall. As the Stars get the puck and clear their end. Thomas Harley into the Hawk zone along the right sideboard. Drops it in the high slot. Matt Duchesne, he swings it down to the right wing corner. Tyler Seguin there. The Mason Marchment back in the net. His dad, Brian, played for the Blackhawks. Now Murphy runs into Seguin. Might have caught the stick up high. No penalty called. Vlasic then from the far corner launches it down ice into the Star zone. Kurashev battling with Brendan Smith, who wins the battle for the puck. Send it ahead to Marchment over the Hawk line left wing to Duchesne. Top of the left circle to Seguin. He'll fire, and that goes wide of the Hawk net. Loose puck in the left wing corner. Marchment fed the slot. Seguin fires, and Crevier blocked that to the far corner. Ilya Mikheyev picks up the puck for the Hawks and races back through center ice and over the Stars line. Draws a penalty, put it in front. Crevier, Sidney scores! Louis Crevier, his first National Hockey League goal. Pounds it into a wide-open Dallas net. A brilliant setup from Ilya Mikheyev. And the Hawks are steamrolling now, 6-1 over the Dallas Stars.
That's exactly the kind of speed the Blackhawks were hoping to get out of Ilya Mikheyev, who maneuvered his way around Matt Dumba, draws the penalty, puts it right in the wheelhouse of Louis Crevier for his first career goal in the NHL. And with that, John, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila. That's 6 goals tonight for the Chicago Blackhawks, and we are still in the second period.
The goal is 13-18 of period number 2. You'll recall on opening night, Blackhawks rolled up 6 on the San Jose Sharks. You could be looking at the season high here tonight. Long way to go in this game. Back underway, Crevier along the near boards Hawk zone. Hand passes the puck ahead to Mikheyev. They didn't call that. They let it go. Hawks on the attack. Foligno into the Star zone. Left point firing a shot. Kicked out of there by DeSmith. Puck cleared off the near glass by Lindell to the Hawk blue line. Ilya Mikheyev back to get it there. He's omnipresent. He's all over the ice for the Hawks. Drops the puck off to Crevier. Quick pass up the right wing. Dickinson with the Stars line. He deflects it down behind the net. DeSmith will guide it over into the far corner. Miro Heiskanen there for Dallas. Hawks make a line change. Lindell skating the puck to center ice. Put it across to Dadanoff over the Hawk line. Top of the right circle. Tried to squeeze a pass through the skates of Kaiser. Kaiser knocked it away. Puck taken back at the line by Heiskanen. He flings it down behind the Hawk net around to the near side. Bertuzzi shot the puck across the rink. Jamie Benn waiting at the right point. Stripped of the puck by Donato. Moving it ahead to center ice. Here's Teravainen to Bertuzzi. Bolting in over the Stars line on the right wing. Tries to shed a check from Harley from his knees. Bertuzzi tried to poke the puck to the corner. Taken away by the Stars. Steele with a pass ahead for Stankovic. Puck's off his stick down behind the Hawk net. Stankovic takes it away from Martinez. Passing to the slot. Wyatt Johnston is then checked into the far boards by the Hawks. Wyatt Kaiser. Puck ends up back in the slot. And Lyubushkin fires. Mrazek with a glove save will hold on. Mrazek had a pile of hockey players all around him there, but saw that one through all of that traffic and made the save. 5:17 left in period number 2. It's 6-1 in favor of the Chicago Blackhawks. That's right, 6-1 in favor of the Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner of 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Do you have a plumbing emergency? Call 4 Seasons. An electrical emergency? Call 4 Seasons. A heating or cooling emergency? Call 4 Seasons. Same-day hot water tank installation needed? Call 4 Seasons. Need a whole home generator? Call 4 Seasons. We guarantee same-day installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs. And no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
When you only want to work with the best in commercial concrete, think Concrete Illinois. Visit ConcreteIL.com, where you'll find the top commercial concrete contractors for your next project. Cement Mason LMCC members are skilled union employees who have the experience, skill, and focus needed to get the job done right, on time, and on budget. There's tremendous value in using skilled tradesmen on your commercial concrete project. To learn more, visit ConcreteIL.com. That's ConcreteIL.com. As the official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks, Enterprise is ready to go the extra mile. They're dedicated to the most dedicated fans in the game. And with Enterprise on your team, you can move forward with confidence, knowing they've got your back. They're always available with mobility solutions, whether you need a rental replacement, truck, or even tailored business strategies. At Enterprise, your goal is their goal, and they're ready with the assist.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Meliodas with John Weideman. This day in Blackhawks history is sponsored by Global Auto Recycling. Get cash for your car or truck today with Global Auto Recycling. On this day in 2015, Patrick Kane tied the longest point streak by an American-born player at 18 games, matching the mark of Eddie Olczyk and Phil Kessel in a 3-2 win over the Anaheim Ducks for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Inside the Star zone, Craig Smith along the left wing boards, put the puck to the corner. Patrick Maroon, he sent it behind the Stars, net in the right wing corner to Reichel. Reichel works it back up the boards, but Wyatt Johnston of the Stars flings it to center ice. Now Maroon steals it over the center ice circle, drops it off Reichel over the line to Maroon, bottom of the left circle, carries behind the net, put it out in front for Craig Smith. It's over his stick, but back to the right point to Murphy. Spins it down the boards in behind the Stars, net into the far corner. Robertson there with a blind pass in between the circles. Harley, fortunately for him, was there and drops it off to Heiskanen. He'll move it ahead to center ice. Robertson crossing a hawk line on the right wing. Pasted into the boards there by Maroon. Puck comes out to the high slot. Stankoven fires from there. That deflects into the near corner off of the stick. Murphy put the puck behind the net over to Vlasic. This plays the puck up the far side. The Stars get it. Here's Blackwell at the right point, moving it left circle. Lindell firing a shot over the net. Maroon gathers it in at the hawk line on the left wing. Couple strides in front of the benches and then dumps the puck off the right corner glass in the Star zone. Bounces up the near side. Maverick Bork had a play for it but couldn't get to the puck. Instead, Big Louis Crevier will stick it across to Brody, who returns it over to Crevier. Makes a pass up the right side to Bedard, Stars line. He deflects the puck down to the corner in the Stars end. Labushkin tried to stroke it out. It ends up back in the corner again to Lindell. Head to Anders Bach. Now the center ice to Blackwell over the hawk line on the left wing. Sticks it down to the corner. Crevier there. Sent it back up the boards, not out. Brendan Smith firing for the left point. Blocked in front by Louis Crevier. Crevier poke checks the puck to center ice to Bedard. He'll skate 1 against 4 Stars into the Dallas zone. He likes the odds. Here's Bedard along the left board. Hands it off Mikheyev. Cuts in front and got away a backhander. And the Smith was down in the butterfly and knocked out wide with the pads. The other way come the Stars. Matt Dumba, hawk blue line, sends the puck into the right wing corner. Kaiser and Duchesne vie for it there. And Kaiser won the battle for the puck. Put it behind the net. Martinez passing to Foligno over the Stars line on the right wing side. To Mikheyev, right wing corner. He tried to stab the puck in behind the Stars net, taken back by Marchment, but he lost the puck to Foligno along the right side boards, and he put it down to the corner. Mikheyev now behind the net. Here's Mikheyev leaving the puck at the top of the crease, and Foligno swats at it and ends up in behind the net. Heiskanen got it there. Penalty coming up here to the Hawks. Now to Harley, and he'll skate it through center ice. Thomas Harley crossing the hawk line. Drops it off Duchesne to the slot. Marchment over to second. A drive and a big save made by Mrazek. How did he get in front of that shot? He had to have known Sagan was going to try and one-time it from the bottom of the left wing circle, and Peter got over with the right pad and made one of the best saves of the year.
Chicago number 17 has 2 minutes for tripping.
What a save by Peter Mrazek with the right pad. Easily going to go down as one of his best saves of the entire season so far to keep this thing at 6-1 Chicago. Dallas is going on a power play. Nick Foligno was whistled for tripping. How about that shift, the last shift, John, where Connor Bedard gets through 4 Dallas Stars defensemen defenders.
Sure.
Gives it over to Ilya Mikheyev. Mikheyev, I think, has had a really good second period here for Chicago, and the Blackhawks are on the kill now.
His speed and his passing have been noticeable. From the draw, Stars control. Top of the right circle, Duchesne firing. That was blocked free to the near boards. Murphy reaching for the puck. Had Robertson take it away instead, who flips it behind the net. But Mrazek stopping it there for Vlasic, and he'll fire the puck down ice. 1:40 on the Stars power play. Just under 2 minutes left in the second period. Duchesne to Ben over the Hawk line left wing. To Duchesne left wing corner. Vlasic reaching in, pulls the puck free. Send it behind the Hawk net into the far corner. Kurashev hacking and whacking. Got it free to Teravainen. He's all alone between the circles in the Hawk zone. He makes the simple play by clearing the puck down into the Star zone, enabling the Hawks to change their penalty killer.
Dallas has had a tough time on the power play this season, 25th in the NHL at 16.1%. They've also given up 3 shorthanded goals this season.
Now Mikheyev takes the puck away. Got it to Dickinson. Hawks come up by shorthanded. Dickinson will just decide to clear it off the left boards and down. And now 1 minute left on the Stars power play. Miro Heiskanen back of the Stars net, collects the puck, skates it out to his blue line. Drops it behind himself to Logan Stankoven. He's through center ice and got it to Dodonov over the Hawk line to the left wing corner. Kurashev took the puck away and clears it all the way down. And DeSmith came out of the Stars net to leave the puck for Harley. Under a minute to play in the second period. Now 37 seconds left on the Stars power play. Stankoven picks up a hand off of the Stars line. Skates it ahead. Got it to Marchman over the Hawk line left wing to the far circle. And a shot from Seguin. And Mrazek down with a butterfly save. Will hold the puck. That's a pretty good chance for the Stars. Tyler Seguin's got to be frustrated right now. He's had several good shots on goal, but Peter Mrazek has been equal to the task each time.
28 seconds left on this penalty kill. It has been a really good one for the Blackhawks, who killed off their first one earlier in the game and were really good in denying the entries into the offensive zone. See the Blackhawks kill this off. Got 46 seconds left in the period.
Draw one by the Hawks. Murphy grabs the puck behind the net. He'll take a couple strides and send it the length of the ice and down in on DeSmith in the Dallas crease. He flips it behind his net to Harley, who skates the puck out, gave it ahead to Duchesne at center ice. Over the Hawk blue line, coughed it up to Connor Murphy without hesitation. He fires it off one of the linesmen at center ice. And the Stars get the puck back, re-enter the Hawk zone. Wyatt Johnston and Connor Murphy battled in the near corner. Mikheyev reaching in. Hawks come to full strength. Foligno's out of the box. Harley at the left point. Didn't see Foligno coming. He strips it away and leads a 2-on-1 the other way with Mikheyev. In over the Stars line, left circle. And Mikheyev in the slot, swatting at the puck, and that goes wide off a deflection. Mikheyev will now head to the bench. He looks like he might have been injured in that last sequence of play. There's the horn ending play in period number 2. And listen to this ovation. The Blackhawks are going to get partisan crowd here at the United Center. 2 periods are in the books, 6-1 in favor of the Hawks.
What a period for the Blackhawks. An offensive explosion here at the United Center. Taylor Hall gets a hat trick. Connor Bedard is off the schneid, snapping a 12-game goal drought. Teravainen found the back of the net. Louis Crevier with his first career NHL goal. It's all Chicago here through 2 periods, John.
Certainly is. So you mentioned the shots, 20 apiece. Stars have had some really good chances in the Hawks into the rink. I mean, you have to credit them. They've worked hard. But Peter Mrazek, again, is standing tall. And I'm knocking wood as I'm saying, but standing tall in the net, making big saves. The one that he made on Tyler Seguin at the bottom of the left wing circle, I was expecting to call a goal. And I saw Peter get the pad in front of that shot. I went, no way he got to that, but he did.
I feel like we've been knocking on wood a lot here, and we've been good. We've been good. We haven't been jinxing too many opportunities here for the Blackhawks. It's weird, John, because the Hawks have had a better. It feels like they play better when the opponent is a higher quality one.
I agree.
And so I don't know what it is. I think it's the attention to detail, and good to see the Blackhawks leading through 2 periods.
And good to see Louis Crevier bag his first National Hockey League goal. Louis, thanks for joining us, man. What did it feel like?
Feels really good. Was a heck of a pass by Mickey and had a wide open net, so I'll take it.
Congratulations, by the way, Louis.
Thank you.
Long time coming. Go ahead, Charles.
Louis, 6 goals here for the Blackhawks through 2 periods. How much did the team need this? I know you haven't been here for the entire season, but how much was this a needed performance offensively for this Blackhawks team?
Yeah, sure. I mean, for every team, it's important to score goals, right? And I feel with that. I've only been there 2 games this season, but so far this season, I think they've had some close games, but it's good to score a couple here.
Louis, when you first joined the Blackhawks at the NHL level, I have to admit, you looked a little bit nervous. You looked like you were unsure of yourself. You've been called up a couple of times by the Blackhawks from Rockford to the American Hockey League level to play at the National Hockey League level, and you're looking very composed right now. Are you feeling that way when you play at the NHL level?
Yeah, I think so far it's been good. I mean, every first period it's kind of always a bit nervous, but that comes with experience, and I think I've had a couple of games so far, so I'll keep building on it.
Louis, after you scored that goal, it looks like you were looking at the net. Were you hoping that someone grabbed the puck for you, or did you see the net fall off its moorings and wonder if it was for sure good?
Yeah, I was wondering if it was a good goal. I saw the ref going to the bench there, so I was a bit nervous, but all good.
Louis, merci mon ami, et bonne chance.
Merci beaucoup.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you, Louis. Louis Crevier, Blackhawks defenseman, our guest. 6-1 in favor of the Hawks after 2 periods over the Dallas Stars. And Jack Heinrich is going to give you the full details with a full intermission report, and then we'll have third period action. A lot of time left to be played, folks. It's 6-1 Hawks. This could be, I don't know. I'm just not going to say it. Maybe it'll happen. We'll see. Maybe we'll be breaking out the Bandito a few more times. Hey, Charlie, what do you think? All right, 6-1 Hawks after 2. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
The Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council represents 52,000 hardworking professional men and women across Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and eastern Iowa who earn the construction industry's best wages and benefits. Their professionally trained and highly skilled members are the elite workforces behind the industrial, commercial, and residential projects you see in your state every day. They build lifelong careers that offer life-changing opportunities. Build your future now. Learn more today at carpentersunion.org. That's carpentersunion.org.
At the Midwestern University Eye Institute, they take the time to get to know you. Their student and faculty providers offer affordable, unrushed, and thorough healthcare. Experience the Midwestern difference for your family's eye care with adult and pediatric services that include dry eye treatment, migraine prevention, eye allergies, and so much more. Located just off I-355 and Butterfield Road, visit MWUclinics.com to learn more. The Midwestern University Clinics, your family's home for healthcare.
When you're betting and find yourself constantly thinking about gambling and you're losing more money than you have, are you really winning? If you're spending too much time with the slots or you can't stop betting on sports and you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, maybe lying, and probably losing more money than you can afford to lose, you're not alone and you can get help. It's available 24/7 and it's confidential. When your betting has gotten out of hand, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.areyoureallywinning.com. Sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services.
Give people a place to gather and make fire the focal point of your home again. With a majestic fireplace or insert, you'll enjoy the warmth and ambiance of fire with contemporary style and the latest technology. Whether you're looking for wood, electric, or gas, indoors or out, Majestic offers a broad range of sizes and styles. Visit their showroom on Bowes Road in Elgin or call for a free estimate. 847-741-5903. 847-741-5903. House of Fireplaces, giving you a warm feeling since 1953.
Hey, Blackhawks fans, Club Citgo saves you money on every fill-up, like 3 cents off every gallon every day. When you start with Club Citgo, you're good to go.
Intermission?
It's time for an intermission update.
Intermission already?
Powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Here's Charlie Romeliotis.
Jack Heinrich filling in for Charlie Romeliotis. It's time for the second period intermission, powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Some business to take care of that I forgot in the first period intermission. Blackhawks scored 2 goals in the first period, and I'd like to remind you, for every Blackhawks goal, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. 14 other games in the NHL, so let's get to it right now. Overtime in Detroit, the Red Wings and the Flames are tied at 1, and that's winding down in that overtime period, might be heading to a shootout. Down in Nashville, the Predators are leading the Flyers 2-1 under 5 minutes to go in the third period. In LA, just underway, the Kings are leading the Jets 1-0. Anze Kopitar with his 7th goal of the season for the Kings. Ducks and Kraken scoreless in the first period. And later tonight, the Golden Knights will be on the road against the Colorado Avalanche. And the Ottawa Senators are also on the road as well against the San Jose Sharks. Okay, finals from earlier today. The Minnesota Wild shut out the Sabres 1-0. Kirill Kaprizov, the only goal in the game for the Wild. The Blues win 3-0 over the Devils in New Jersey. 2 goals for Dylan Holloway for St. Louis. Carolina beats the Rangers 4-3. And now actually a final in overtime on that Red Wings game. 2-1 they score. The game winner from Lucas Raymond of Detroit. Then the Capitals and Lightning. Capitals win 5-4 in that game. Capitals goalie Charlie Lindgren passed the own puck into his net and was able to score a goal for the Lightning. Luckily for them, that did not hurt them. The Capitals came back and won that game. With their 9th straight game without Austin Matthews, the Panthers beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-1, but Matthews feeling better for Toronto, hopefully returning soon. The Bruins beat the Islanders 6-3. The Penguins beat the Canucks 5-4. And then over in Columbus, the Canadiens beat the Blue Jackets 4-3 in overtime. In the NBA, the Bulls lose to the Magic 133-119. Lonzo Ball made his return after missing the last 15 games with a wrist injury. Ball had 6 points, 4 steals, 3 assists, 2 blocks. It was a +7 in 15 minutes for the Bulls. So good to see Lonzo back on the court for the Bulls. Here at the United Center, it's 6-1 Blackhawks. Taylor Hall has a hat trick. The Hawks scored 4 goals in the second period. We'll talk to Charlie Romeliotis coming up next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Hey, Blackhawks fans. This is Connor Murphy, and you're listening to WGN Radio.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Hockey season is in full swing, and with FanDuel, you can turn a little hunch into a true power play. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Bet on the NHL with same-game parlays, live bets, alternate puck lines, and so much more. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks. 21 or older, present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and for most of us, it's a time of hope and joy. But for some of our neighbors, Thanksgiving is difficult as they struggle taking care of even basic necessities. For these Chicagoans, the thought of putting Thanksgiving dinner on the table is far out of reach. That's why Sutton Ford and the Madison Auto Mall is assisting the Salvation Army to make sure everyone in our community is taken care of this season. Go to salarmychicago.org and help us help those that are struggling tonight.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
It's the second intermission powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Blackhawks up big on the Stars, 6-1, 4 goals in that period. Taylor Hall has a hat trick through 2 periods. Connor Bedard has snapped his 12-game goal drought. Teuvo Teravainen scored. Louis Crevier's first career goal, and now we bring in Charlie Romeliotis. That was fun.
Yeah, it was. I've gotten a ton of El Bandito reads in today.
Yeah, we're all wobbly up here in the booth.
Man, the Hawks really needed a performance like this where it's not just kind of a grindy type game. It's an offensive explosion, and it's guys that needed to get on the score sheet too. Taylor Hall, Connor Bedard, Teuvo Teravainen. Nice to see Louis Crevier also get his first career NHL goal. But a lot of the players, the upper echelon players for the Blackhawks, Bedard, Teravainen, Hall, they've needed more production out of them, and they are getting it in a big way tonight against Dallas.
Yeah, even Tyler Bertuzzi has 2 assists as well. So all those free agent signings paying off. So the Hawks did score those 2 goals, and then Colin Blackwell coming back to UC is able to score, but they're able to get 2 more. So it's good to see that response to hopefully put this team away, but they still got 20 more minutes, and it's a high-powered Dallas team.
I did get a little worried when Dallas trimmed it from 4-0 to 4-1. It was, I think it was 35 seconds after Chicago made it 4-0. It was such a fluky goal too. Teravainen, I couldn't tell if he was trying to clear the puck or if he was trying to not kind of chop at the puck so Colin Blackwell didn't have a chance at it. And unfortunately, it got poked right over the right pad of Peter Mrazek. And so you see that, and you're like, oh man, quick strike by Dallas. Maybe the momentum could turn in their favor. And then if they get that second one, then you start to get a little nervy. But it was nice to see the Blackhawks capitalize by scoring the next goal after that. Taylor Hall. Place gets showered with hats, and the fans are back in it, and it kind of just deflates the sails of the Dallas Stars. So it was really nice to see the Blackhawks get that next goal after giving up the one.
Yeah, like you said, this was a good crowd, and they've had a lot to cheer about. Been really loud. What would you like to see from the Hawks in the last 20?
Well, the last 3 games, the Hawks have went into the third period with a lead. So this is the 4th game in a row that they're taking a lead into the third period. The first 2, it was 1-0. It was 2-1 against Anaheim. They blew that one. They held on against Florida the 2 nights later. Against Philadelphia, in Philly against the Flyers on Saturday, the Hawks went into the third period with a 2-0 lead and failed to close the deal. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but a 6-1 lead, you should be able to even play a prevent defense and still win this hockey game. So I think for the Blackhawks' sake, you would like to just see them finish strong. Like, you don't want to see this game to get 6-4, and then you're talking about, they got a little dicey at the end, but, let's see the Blackhawks really end this thing, not give up really anything in the third period, and leave this game feeling good about the offensive performance, but also the way they tighten things up in the third period, too. They didn't get complacent.
Sounds good, Charlie. Have a good call in the third.
Thanks, Jack.
And you'll take over after.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, by the way.
No problem. It was
short,
fun.
Short notice.
It's all good. All right, we'll recap the score when we come back. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Hey, Chicago. Craving a delicious deal? Grab the $5 Whopper Junior Duo at BK. That's right, 2 classic Whopper Junior sandwiches for just $5. Another great duo for Chicago to add to its classics like the Marina City Towers, the beach and lakefront, the Museum Lions, and many more. So head to your local BK and get yours. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Price and participation may vary. U.S. only. Tax extra.
Cold weather and hockey season go together hand in hand, but your home isn't a hockey rink, and you want it to be the perfect temperature no matter the season. With Mitsubishi electric heating and air conditioning mini split systems, you get the ultimate comfort and efficiency every time, even in those difficult to heat places in your home. Their units are designed to deliver consistent comfort where you need it most. Check out Mitsubishi electric heating and cooling mini split systems today at getacomfyhome.com.
Whether it's pro or college, the app to bet football is Circa Sports Illinois. Circa Sports is sports betting the way it should be. Circa Sports Illinois has high betting limits, low holds, and exceptional customer service. Bet on all your favorite teams in every game this season. Spreads, props, futures, or in-game, Circa Sports has it. Fund and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com.
This New Year's Eve, the fireworks start early when the Discover NHL Winter Classic comes to legendary Wrigley Field. New tickets just released in time for the holidays to hockey's ultimate outdoor experience. It's bitter rivals at the friendly confines as Bedard and the Blackhawks face off against Kyrou and the St. Louis Blues. The NHL's New Year's tradition hits the Windy City. The Discover NHL Winter Classic at Wrigley Field. New tickets just released. Buy yours today at nhl.com/Winter Classic.
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time.
The third period is next.
The third period.
Here for a recap is Jack Heinrich.
Wrapping up the second period intermission powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, and a big second period for the Hawks. And it all started with Connor Bedard snapping that 12-game goal drought.
Donato back in the net. Back to Bedard along the right board. Scoops it out to the line. Bertuzzi, nice keep in with the glove. To Bedard, right circle. A toe drag and a shot and scores! 12 games scoreless by the boards. Connor Bedard connects with a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Hawks. Only 41 seconds into the second period.
And you could see Bedard look up to the sky, just the big monkey off his back. He snaps the goal drought. Teuvo Teravainen scored after that, and then very quickly after, Colin Blackwell got the Stars on the board. And then Taylor Hall scored 2 goals in the first period, and he capped off the hat trick in the second period with a feed from Craig Smith.
Jammed into the corner boards. Penalty time is up. Stars at full strength. Hall will fire. He scores! Hat trick for Taylor Hall! His 5th of his career, just as the Stars came to full strength. Craig Smith centered the puck out from the corner, and there was Taylor Hall wide open in the left wing circle. He rips it past Casey DeSmith, and it's 5-1 in favor of the Hawks, and you should see this scene at the United Center, folks.
For every Blackhawks goal, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. I'll send it over to the third period. John Weideman and Charlie Romeliotis. Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys. This was fun.
Jack, it's our pleasure. You always do a terrific job, and you're welcome anytime. I know your usual seat is up above us in the research department, but you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Underway here in the third period. Hawks control off the draws. Vlasic sends it down the boards in behind the Stars net. Polino now to a loose puck in the left wing circle. To Mikheyev crossing the slot. Backhander. Kick save made by DeSmith. And now puck turned over at the Stars line by Marchment, then taken back by the Stars. Marchment into the hot zone. Drops it off to Seguin. Little slap pass across from the near side to Heiskanen. He tried to make a pass back across the rink, and one of the Hawks got a stick in there, deflecting it to center ice. And Lindell will fire the puck back down in behind the Hawk net. Teams and line changes. Classic behind the Hawk net, passing over to Murphy. Whips a pass up the right side to Bedard. On the Star side of the center ice red stripe, he deflects it down ice into the Dallas zone. And Hall from the left wing board centers for Bedard, but his stick was tied up, and the Stars get the puck back. Maverick Work, Hawk line left wing. Flings the puck down behind the Hawk net on a delayed offside. Kaiser carrying ahead. To Hall over the Stars line, left wing, slips by a hip check. Grab the slot. Here's Kurashev with a shot. Stop with the blocker. Kurashev got it over. And Martinez tried a one-timer from the other right point, shanked it away to the boards, and then sends it down to the right wing corner. Then Martinez took it back to Bedard, left circle. He dinks, walks it to the front of the net, and couldn't get a clean shot away. The puck knocked off his stick. Hadanoff with the puck now behind the Stars net. Put it up the left wing side, and Robertson will clear the puck through the air down into the Hawk zone. The Hawks' Wyatt Kaiser chasing it down. Kaiser now beside the Hawk net will start up. Skating it ahead, moving the puck ahead, Bertuzzi, Stars line. He deflects it into the zone with his skate to Donato along the right board. Down to Teravainen, right wing corner. Out to the line, Crevier. Long wrist shot blocked in front. Donato got it in the slot, turns and fires. That goes wide. Robertson from the right wing boards. To Brendan Smith. Turned it over at the blue line. Tyler Bertuzzi slap pass into the far corner. Stars in. Taken away by Labushkin. And he shot it through center ice, missing all of his teammates. And it goes down for icing against Dallas. We're down to 17:56 left in the third period. It's 6-1 in favor of the Hawks.
Bedard has had a couple chances today where he's missed the opportunity of shooting the puck. You understood what he was trying to do there, trying to dance around the goaltender, but I'd like to see him get that puck on net.
Now the draw now to the right of DeSmith. Teravainen whips it into the high slot. Louis Crevier. They'll sweep the puck down behind the Stars net. Bertuzzi to Donato in the right corner. Send it over to Brody near the left point. He flips it down behind the Stars net. Brendan Smith put the puck into the far corner. And it's taken there by Robertson. He'll fling it up ice to the Hawk blue line to Stankoven. Sends it off the inboards in the Hawk zone. Crevier took the puck away. And from behind the net, sends it into the near corner. Then Crevier got the puck again and fires it behind the Hawk net the other way, around up the right side boards to center ice. Essel Lindell there. And there's Bach. And he'll dump the puck to the left wing corner Hawk zone. And then once he gets the puck, he was squeezed into the inboards by Crevier. Reichel ends up with the puck, passing up the right side. Bertuzzi shot it to the line, collected by Lindell, and he fires, and that deflects wide. Brody leaving the puck behind the Hawk net near corner. Louis Crevier Passes up the left wing. Patrick Maroon, Hawk blue line. He shot it ahead to the Dallas line. Colin Blackwell took it away. Head to Sam Steele, and he shot one from inside the Hawk line that deflects up into the protective netting. So a whistle will stop play now. We are 3:11 into the third period, and the Hawks lead 6-1.
Good early third period for the Blackhawks. 3:11 into the third. They look like they're on their toes. They're not trying to sit back and protect this lead, even though it is feels like an insurmountable lead. But it's good to see that they're playing on their toes and not sitting back and trying to protect it.
Charlie, it's time for the four-season heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric face-off. For all the right reasons, call 866-4-SEASONS. Hawks get control off the draw. Ilya Mikheyev at center ice on the left wing. Lifts the puck out to center ice. Matthew Shane sends it back down to the far corner Hawks zone. Murphy nearly run over by Marchment, but he's able to fend off the check. Marchment takes the puck and fires one from the top of the left circle that deflects up into the protective netting. So whistle will stop play. And we'll get a fresh five out there for Dallas. Faceoff stays in the Hawk zone. Circle to the right of Peter Mrazek. Shots 22-20 favoring the Hawks.
Looks like the Hawks are going to make a line change too, which is sponsored by the Gilkey Windows, the best line of fiberglass windows and doors.
Jamie Benn to face off against the Hawks, Lucas Reichel. Now the drop of the puck. And now the linesman holds onto it, and he kicks Ben off the dot. It's going to be Maverick Bork facing off against Reichel. Bork wins it. Brendan Smith near the left point. Took a couple strides and fires. That's blocked in front of the net. The Hawks, Craig Smith to the puck. Passing on the left wing, Patrick Maroon. It's over the Stars line. He'll stick it down the boards, in behind the net, into the far corner. Where Craig Smith and Brendan Smith battle for the puck. Craig Smith ends up with it. Tried to put it down to the corner. Brendan Smith took it away for the Stars and clears down to the Hawk blue line. Alex Vlasic there for the Hawks. Flips it over to Connor Murphy. Head to Craig Smith, front of the benches, center ice. Tried to hand it off to Reichel coming by. This is taken back by Bork of the Stars, who clears it down into the Hawk zone. Murphy to Vlasic. And a pass up the left wing, Maroon. Stars blue line, and he'll backhand it down behind the net. Brendan Smith turned it over to Reichel along the right boards. To Maroon in the right wing corner. He is pushed into the corner boards there by Labushin. They each get their skates on the puck there. Michael trying to work it free with the blade of his stick is knocked down. Puck comes free to Craig Smith. Put it out to the right point. Martinez sends it top of the left circle. Kaiser over to Craig Smith. He fires from the right circle. Kicked out of there by Casey to Smith. And a follow-up shot by Reichel ends up in the left wing corner off a deflection. Maverick Bork from between the circle, Stars end, will backhand the puck off the boards down into the Hawk zone. Not far enough for icing, but far enough to enable the Stars a line change. In behind the Hawk net, Wyatt Kaiser skates the puck out, moves it over Alec Martinez. Whips a pass up the right wing, Taylor Hall, Stars line. He deflects it down behind the net. And now there to get it, Heiskanen uses the left wing glass to pass the puck ahead to Stankovic at center ice. To Wyatt Johnston into the Hawk zone. To Stankovic, firing for the left circle. That hit the end boards and nearly ricocheted off of Mrazek's path and into the Hawk net, but he kept it out. From the left point, Lindell fires, and a blocker saved by Mrazek. Khrushchev swats the puck against the right boards to Bedard. Head man past the Hall over the Stars line near the left point. He'll float it toward the net. This goes wide. Khrushchev directs it to the right point to Crevier. He'll snap it back down behind the Stars net and up the near side to Robertson. Robertson in the near corner. Lost the puck. Hall now has it. Hall behind the Stars net. He came tied up in the far corner with Robertson, and the Stars will come out of their end. Miro Heiskanen out over the center ice circle. Then in over the Hawk line. Heiskanen into the right wing board. They'll hand it off to Sam Steele, and he'll carry the puck behind the Hawk net up the far side. Steele from the left wing boards. Put it down toward the net. Stankovic then fires a backhander. That's turned in behind the net by Mrazek. Here's Donato fighting through a couple of checks and gaining center ice on the left wing side of the Stars line. Hands it off to Teravainen. He tried to send it back down to Donato. Pick up the Heiskanen of the Stars to Blackwell in the lock zone. Slotted, drops it off to Steele. Steele to the left wing corner to Blackwell. The net. Put it beside the net to Bach. And he fired a shot at with Block. Donato back into the Stars zone near the left point. Dropping the puck there to Teravainen. He and Blackwell battle. Teravainen wins the battle to Donato beside the net. Tried a backhander from beside the net. Turned out of there. Bertuzzi in front will fire. That never got through to the net. They battle for the puck, and finally DeSmith will put the glove on top of the puck to the left of the Dallas crease and hold it, and a whistle will stop play. We have 13-12 left in period number 3. 6-1 in favor of the Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
You ever have one of those days where 1 p.m. just sneaks up on you? You're running around, checking off that to-do list, and suddenly, bam, it's lunchtime, and you're hungry. That's when I hit up McDonald's for the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. I can get all my faves, a juicy Daily Double, crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, and a small soft drink for just $6. Easy? Yep. Fast? Sure is. Delicious? Yes. One meal to rule them all. $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. Only at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or comparable.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Hawks fans, this is Connor Murphy. Let's get back to the action.
Now back to the game.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Romeliotis and John Weideman. The Discover NHL Winter Classic official Blackhawks jerseys are on sale now. Celebrate the season and show your team pride with this must-have holiday gift. Don't wait. Shop today at cbhshop.com and get yours before they're gone.
Charlie, I've been seeing them around the United Center and around town. People are wearing them, and wearing them proudly, I might add. They are cool-looking hockey sweaters, folks. If you don't have one and you want to add something really neat and unique to your collection, I would wholeheartedly recommend you check out the Blackhawks Winter Classic jerseys. And then make sure you come to the game. New Year's Eve against St. Louis. Here's Duchesne breaking down the left wing into the Hawk zone. Circles the net, try to send to the puck. Knocked away by Dickinson. A penalty is going to be called. Hooking will be the call, and the Stars are going to get their third power play of the game.
It's going to be Jason Dickinson.
Minor penalty, hooking. So there it is, the former Dallas Star, Jason Dickinson, who played in the 2020 Stanley Cup Final with Dallas against the Tampa Bay Lightning up in the bubble. People forget the bubble, you know?
Man, that feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a crazy time.
It really was.
Jeez. Big kill here coming up for the Blackhawks. They've had a really good first 8 minutes, 7 or so minutes of this third period. See if they can kill this off and finish off the game on a high note.
Penalty at 7-17. Stars control off the draw. Here's Robertson, right point. Top of the right circle. Johnston now left circle. Duchesne. He'll fire. And Mrazek got a piece of that. Knocking the puck behind the Hawk net. Stars get it back. Heiskanen through the high slot to Robertson, top of the right circle. Guns a shot over the net off the glass. Loose puck in the near corner. Kaiser wins the battle from Duchesne. Got the puck to Teravainen, and he'll clear it over the line to center ice, forcing the Stars to regroup. Miro Heiskanen in front of his bench. Checked there by Nick Foligno. Puck knocked free to the Hawk blue line. Alec Martinez steps up and swats it down ice. Hawks will change up their penalty killers. 1:17 on the Dallas power play. Heiskanen drops the puck between the circles. Dallas into Matt Duchesne. They head now to Robertson over the Hawk line, left point. They'll float it down to the far circle. Murphy intercepts and just snaps it off the far boards and down. And now 1 minute left in the Stars power play. DeSmith, the goaltender, plays the puck over to Thomas Hartley. And he'll carry it back in behind the Stars net. The Syracuse native carries to the Stars line. Drops it off to Dadonov, who swatted it ahead and then picked it up at center ice. They had the Sagan into the Hawk zone. He coughed up the puck. The Hawks, Ilya Mikheyev to it. Carries to the far boards. Tried to clear it out with a backhanded swipe. Kept in by the Stars. Marchment from the left point. The Sagan, top of the left wing circle with 30. Firing a shot. Mrazek down with a butterfly save. Holds on. Whistle stopping play, face off to Mrazek's right.
Hawks have done an excellent job tonight on their 3 kills of denying zone entries, and also Dallas has had a hard time getting set up in the offensive zone. Really nice penalty killing by Chicago tonight.
11-11 on the clock. Face off. Circle to the right of Mrazek.
Make a wish, John.
11-11, making a wish. Okay, I just did. Good health and happiness to all. I'll share. Now the draw to the right of Mrazek. They blow it dead. They're going to do it again. It's going to be Nick Foligno facing off with Mason Marchment. We'll put the second back on the clock. It's 11.
Make another wish.
Charlie, make a wish. I just did. Stars control off the draw. Here's a shot from Marchment, top of the left circle Hawk zone that deflects wide, and Teravainen will reach out at the Hawk blue line and poke check the puck down ice. 15 seconds on the Stars power play. They're in their last rush. Harley will lead it through center ice over the Hawk line, down the left wing to the corner. Checked by Crevier, swats the puck behind the net, right wing corner Sagan. Put it out in front, this deflects through, the Hawks come back up ice and come to full strength. Teravainen into the Star zone, fed the right circle, Crevier, put it to the net, Foligno right there, could not shovel it past the goaltender Smith, and then got it back in front and backhands it wide. The Hawks are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill here tonight as they're at full strength.
That puck was sitting in the crease, and Nick Foligno, all he had to do was backhand it in, but he was at the end of a shift. He just got tied up. He gingerly went back to the Blackhawks bench. I'm not sure if he's ailing. Looks like he's test out his skate or something down there.
He's just gassed. It's a hard-working shift. Now in the high slot, Ilya Lyubushkin carries to the right point, fires a shot that goes wide. And Brendan Smith fires from the left wing boards. You heard Mrazek get the stick on it there. Maroon behind the net. Passing up the left wing, Craig Smith. He flings the puck to center ice. Former Hawk Colin Blackwell brought it there. Then he coughed it up to Craig Smith. Center ice to Kaiser Hawk line. To Reichel over the Stars line right point. He stops and backhands it down behind the net. Craig Smith winning a battle for the puck in the near corner. And then Blackwell stole it back for Dallas. And Anders Bach at center ice to Blackwell, breaking into the Hawk zone near the left point. Checked by Reichel, but put the puck down the boards to Bach, who then in turn swung it in behind the Hawk net. Into the near corner it goes. Maroon's got the puck and chips it over to Murphy in the far corner Hawk end. And he'll use the right wing boards to send the puck down to the Stars blue line. Matthew Dumba collects it there. Skates ahead and drives it off the right boards into the Hawk zone. This circles the net, ends up in the left wing corner. Wyatt Johnston there walks it right to the crease and fires, and that goes through the crease and wide. In the near corner, Classic poke checks the puck out to Philip Kurashuk. He'll skate it out to center ice and drop the puck down to the right wing corner in the Stars end. Tried to get to it. Dumba did instead and worked it up the far boards, and the Stars clear their zone. Robertson to center ice, to Johnston over the Hawk line, right circle, shoots! Mrazek with a butterfly save. Lindell from the left point, sent it down to the left wing corner. Crevier is able to poke it free, but Stankoven took it back. High slot pass now to Lindell. He flings it off the glass and up into the protective netting. That may have hit the referee as well.
It went through the camera hole. Like legit went through the camera hole.
Okay. All right. That's a stoppage in play. 8:32 left in the third. 6-1 in favor of the Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
It's Chris Cuomo from News Nation. The Blackhawks play here on WGN Radio.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighbors, families, and business owners in Chicagoland for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you know your banker. You have access to a team of real professionals to help you make smarter financial decisions. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, love where you bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
Your heart. You'd never think to purposely stop it from pumping. I'm Tara. And when my team at Northwestern Medicine discovered a deadly malformation in my brain, my cardiologist and neurosurgeon said the only way to treat it was by stopping my heart. And that's exactly what they did. 12 times.
Anchored by Northwestern Memorial Hospital, nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Tara's unique condition required a unique team. Collaborating like never before, her team temporarily stopped Tara's blood flow, allowing the catheter to more easily travel through her veins to reach and obliterate the brain malformation.
Stopping my heart saved my life. You don't hear that every day.
Because what makes us better makes you better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/better.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
Back here at the United Center, Charlie Romeliotis with John Weideman. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is sponsored by Plumbers 911 Chicago, where they do it right the first time. Who's Hot? Toronto is 7-1-0 without Austin Matthews, who's sidelined with an upper body injury. Who's not? The Florida Panthers, defending Stanley Cup champs, 0-4-0 in their last four, being outscored 20-9 in those games.
How about it? And a lot of those struggles we saw here on this ice surface when they came in and played the Blackhawks. Let's see, they're a well-coached team. They're a highly talented team, so they're going to turn that around. Paul Maurice, their head coach, is a terrific head coach in the NHL, one of the best. In the near corner, Hawk zone, Vlasic scoops the puck up the left wing. Foligno at the Hawk blue line. They'll slip it ahead into the Star zone along the left boards, but it's played ahead now by Heiskanen to center ice. Marchment. He leaves it at the Hawk blue line for Duchesne, who never got to the puck. Sagan did, and he sends it off the left corner boards, Hawk zone. Stars go for a line change. Connor Murphy directs a pass up the left wing. Kurashev center ice. Shot it to the Stars line intended for Bedard, but it's tapped off his stick by Dadonov to center ice. Now TJ Brody from the Hawk blue line. We'll flip it ahead on the left wing side for Bedard. He deflects it down in behind the Stars net. And Brendan Smith directing it around at the left wing. There's Jamie Bennett center ice. Stripped of the puck by Taylor Hall. And then a penalty is going to be called here. This is going to be hooking on Taylor Hall. Stars are going to get another power play. Brendan Smith, Stars line. The Jamie Bennett center ice crossing the Hawk blue line. Headed over against the right side boards for Dadonov. And a whistle stops play as Brody touches the puck. And Taylor Hall is going to get the gate. I believe they're going to call this slashing now. He's not happy with that call at all.
Assault number 71 has 2 minutes for slashing.
Casey DeSmith didn't realize that it was a Dallas penalty, and he stayed in his net for a good 10 seconds before realizing that the penalty was on Chicago. And by the time he got to the bench, the whistle had sounded because the Blackhawks had regained possession.
So this penalty is 13:01 of period number 3. We'll be in Minnesota on Black Friday for an afternoon contest against the Wild. Now the Stars control off the draw. Robertson at the right point. Put it down the boards. In behind the net. Mrazek to the puck. Will fire it back around the glass. Not out. Jamie Benn to Robertson right point. Nice slot to Heiskanen. Fed the left circle to Shane. He fed it into the goal mouth, and it's gloved out of the air by Peter Mrazek. And he'll hold on to the puck, and a whistle will stop play. Now down to 1:40 on the power play for the Stars. The faceoff stays in the Hawk zone to the right of Peter Mrazek. It's going to be Jason Dickinson on the draw.
You know, the story of this game is going to be the offensive explosion by the Blackhawks, but Peter Mrazek has made some really good saves in this game. He's been excellent all season long for the Chicago Blackhawks. He even made a highlight reel one earlier in the game in the second period.
From the draw, Stars control. Now here's Duchesne with the puck behind the Hawk net. To Robertson along the right boards. Back to Duchesne, right wing corner. Back to Robertson. To the high slot now, Miro Heiskanen. Leaving it there for Robertson. They crisscross through the high slot. Robertson for the left circle. Send it in front. They score. And it's Matt Duchesne with a backhanded tap, knocking the puck in behind Peter Mrazek. It's a power play goal, and the Stars now trail 6-2. For Matt Duchesne, who scored a goal in all 3 of the games against the Hawks this season.
Blackhawks were really strong in the first 3 penalty kills of the game. Matt Duchesne actually had a grade A scoring chance early in this hockey game. The puck hopped over his stick, and he looked to the sky wondering how he didn't connect on that, and he gets a little bit of redemption. It is still a 6-2 lead for Chicago with about 6 minutes left in the third period.
And Matt Duchesne, that was his 12th goal on the season, his third on the power play. He is the Stars' leading scorer. So 6-2 as we rejoin the play with just under 6 minutes left in regulation. From center ice, the puck is fired down the boards into the Hawk zone by Sam Steele around to the near side. Brody sends it ahead down the left boards into the Star zone. Bertuzzi's got it, tried to center. Broken up by Lindell. Bertuzzi got it back to Teravainen in the right wing corner, and he shot the puck into the Dallas crease. It's kicked out of there, however, and Dumba plays it over to Lindell, and he'll flip the puck down into the Hawk zone. Brody stopping down beside the Hawk net. I think he gave Peter Mrazek a little snow shower there.
He did.
Now, Rudy Crevier with a headman pass deflects off the stick of Tyler Bertuzzi and up and out of play, and a whistle will stop play. We have 5:26 left in regulation. It's the Hawks 6 and the Stars 2. Come on back and find out if the Hawks can finish it off and close the deal. I think they have a good shot at it, but we'll see. This is Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical, because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo is the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Bringing you Chicago's news daily, The Lisa Dent Show. Weekdays starting at 2. Now back to the game.
John Weideman along with Charlie Remeliotis here at the United Center. The Hawks 6 and the Stars 2. And that's a season high for the Blackhawks in goals scored. And we'll see if they can add to that lead now in the remaining 5:24. Face-off at center ice controlled by the Stars. Brendan Smith banks it into the Hawk zone. Here's Ilya Lyubushkin firing from the line. That goes wide. Maverick Cork from the right wing boards. Put it down to Jamie Benn behind the net. Benn now along the left wing board. Scoops it to the line. Brendan Smith back to Benn left point. Now pass from the far boards off Cork's stick. Picked off by Martinez of the Hawks. He spins a pass ahead for Craig Smith. That's off his stick and down into the Dallas zone. Lyubushkin with a pass up ice to Dadonov, Hawk blue line, deflects it down in front of the net. Connor Murphy whacks it free to the near boards, not out. Lyubushkin will tee it up and fire from the right point. That goes well wide. And in behind the net, Bork. To Marchment left corner. To Bork back of the Hawk net. Leaves it there for Marchment coming by. He's pushed into the corner boards by Vlasic, but fights off the check. Marchment with the puck now, then turns it over to Craig Smith. And Craig Smith will angle a pass out to center ice to Patrick Maroon, who's jostled at the Dallas line by Marchment, but ignores it and sends the puck down behind the net. Brendan Smith moving it up the left wing side to Tyler Seguin. To Lyubushkin between the circles, Dallas zone. Then they head to Seguin again over the Hawk line on the right wing. To Duchesne in the right wing corner. He'll flip the puck behind the Hawk net. Murphy to it in the far corner. Passing up the right side to Foligno, who chopped it ahead at center ice for Dickinson. At the Stars blue line, passes in his skates. And Dickinson is able to stick the puck back to the Hawk blue line. Vlasic to Dickinson over the center ice circle. Drives a long one down in on to Smith. He directs the puck now into the near corner to Harley. He angles the pass to center ice. Robertson's got it over the Hawk line down the left wing. Centering the puck, kicked out of there by Brody. Now taken back by Harley right point. He knocks the puck down to Brody near corner. We'll spin it behind the net over to Crevier. Outlets to Mikheyev through center ice over the Stars line. Fired a wrist shot that deflects in behind the net. Mikheyev sweeping in to get it. Here's Mikheyev in the right wing corner. Tried to leave it there for Connor Bedard. The Stars get it instead. 3:18 on the clock. 6-2 in favor of the Hawks. Now Heiskanen with a pass ahead to Wyatt Johnston into the Hawk zone. Johnston for the left wing side. Angles a backhander in on Mrazek, who turned it away. And now the puck turned over at the Hawk line. Kurashev skating at the center ice. Had it poke checked away by Lindell. Here's Lindell at the Stars line with a puck. He had the Stankovic. He and Connor Bedard collide. They were junior teammates in that World Junior team. Stankovic from the slot will fire, and Brody laid down and stopped that, but he looked like a goaltender stacking the pads. Kurashev at center ice on the left wing, lifts the puck down into the Dallas zone. Lindell along the inboards will put it over to the far corner to Robertson. Strokes a pass up the left wing to Colin Blackwell, Hawk blue line. He'll deflect the puck in behind the Hawk net. Kaiser there to get it. Over to Martinez. Passing up the right side, Karavainen at center ice. He turns the puck over to Blackwell. Enters the Hawk zone, drops the puck to Steele along the right boards. Leaving it there for Blackwell. He then coughed up the puck and then took it back and then lost it between the circles. And Martinez will put a pass ahead to center ice. Bertuzzi there with Donato crossing the Stars line to the left circle to the net and fires. And a glove save is made by Casey DeSmith. He'll hold on now. 2:01 left in period number 3. 6-2 in favor of the Hawks. The faceoff will stay in the Star zone in the circle to the right of Casey DeSmith. And Charlie, as we finish up talking about that last sequence of play, we look down and many of the faithful are headed to the exits. An early start on their Thanksgiving holiday.
It's nice to see them heading for the exits after a big win, right? That's nice to see. By the way, nice shot block by TJ Brody with about 3 minutes left. Hawks are very clearly going to win this hockey game, but I think the goaltenders appreciate that, even playing that full 60 minutes.
Sure. Regardless of the score, I mean, if I were a goaltender, I would be too. Murphy firing from the right point, and DeSmith is down with a butterfly save, and he'll hold the puck. We'll get another face-off inside the Dallas zone. This is going to be the Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric face-off for all the right seasons. Call 866-4-SEASONS. Face-off circle to DeSmith's left. Big Patrick Maroon against Jamie Benn on the draw. Maroon, a St. Louis area native, big St. Louis Cardinals fan. Ben wins the draw to the corner. Harley will flip it out to center ice. Maverick Bork, Hawk blue line. And drops it off to Wyatt Johnston. He flips the puck behind the Hawk net. Vlasic frees himself from an entanglement. Clears it ahead for Maroon. He can't clear the zone. Kadanoff kept it alive, then lost the puck to Maroon in the near circle, and he backhands it diagonally to the right wing boards in the Stars' end. Back you get the puck, Matthew Dumba. So Harley between the circle. He'll skate it out, put it ahead to Bork over the Hawk line, put it down the left wing side, and Dadonov will fire a shot after a toe drag that deflects wide. Puck to the near boards, Anders Bach battling with the Hawks, Lucas Reichel. Reichel extricates the puck, and he'll skate it out, move it ahead. Ilya Mikheyev at center ice. Crossing the Stars line on the right wing. Mikheyev, top of the right circle with a spinorama and a backhand shot that goes wide. Polino along the left wing boards with under a minute to play in regulation. Spins it behind the Stars net. Puck rolls up the far side to Blackwell to center ice. Blackwell into the Hawk zone. Colin Blackwell darting behind the net. Fed the left circle. This deflects off the stick of Steele. Mrazek settling it down behind the net, leaving it for Brody. Put it around, not out. Steele for the right point. Fires, and Dickinson blocks the puck back to center ice. Steele back at the Dallas blue line. They'll move it ahead on the left wing side. Marchman into the Hawk zone. Fed it right circle for Blackwell. Had trouble with the pass. Lost it in the corner. Brody's got it. Put it up the left wing side. Here's Nick Foligno to center ice. He'll dump it down to the left wing corner Star zone. And Brendan Smith back to get it, moving it up the right side. Marchman at center ice, crossing the Hawk blue line. Lost the handle on the puck. We get a whistle as the puck is knocked out of the air with a high stick. And then 8 seconds left in regulation. The boys exchanging some pleasantries before the Thanksgiving holiday.
Early cheers by the Blackhawks fans, showing their appreciation for this effort tonight in the final minute of this game. Really nice all-around 60-minute performance by the Blackhawks with 8.8 seconds left, about to seal the deal.
One more face-off here. Bedard against Matt Duchesne. Bedard wins this face-off to Brody. He'll take the puck and backskate down to the corner with 3 seconds. 2, 1. Happy Thanksgiving, Hawks fans. The Blackhawks got it done here tonight. They beat their Central Division rivals, the Dallas Stars. 6-2 was the final score. The most goals the Hawks have scored all season long. And the focal point of the game for much of it was Taylor Hall, who picked up his 5th hat trick of his career, helping the Hawks to this 6-2 victory.
And this Blackhawks win is sponsored by Circa Sports Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com. Really nice win for the Chicago Blackhawks. We talked about how much they needed an offensive explosion, and they did it against one of the best teams in the NHL, the Dallas Stars. Got contributions up and down the lineup. Huge win for the Blackhawks going into Thanksgiving.
Absolutely was. Final shots, 27-26, favoring the Dallas Stars. As the boys head to the tunnel, to the bench, and to the tunnel, to the dressing rooms. We'll pick up our game's 3 stars here in just a moment.
Wonder who they're going to be.
Scratching my head on that first one. I don't know. But Peter Mrazek, I want to again sing his praises here tonight. Faced 27 shots, stopped 25 of them. Peter made some big saves for the Blackhawks at times in this hockey game. So we'll pick up the 3-star announcement here momentarily.